Knows when to leave. Oh, just kidding.
Alright.
Should probably get some. I'm gonna go get Kronk. Give me a second.
See.
What? Crunked?
Yeah, that's what I heard too, but I assume that's not what he said.
And that makes 3 of us.
Yeah. Oh no.
Whack.
Yo.
Getting down with the kids. Wait.
You can't say anything no more. Words are legal now. It's not illegal to do drugs with kids. Except for it is illegal to do drugs with kids. I mean,
I'm sure there's some circumstances.
yeah.
Like if you're using a respirator to legally smoke medicinal marijuana in the presence of children, there's no
Sorry,
second hand.
I only had 1 half-life of caffeine in my body, so I needed to.
See, this is what I'm fucking talking about. Every time you get wait, how is it not just pill, swallow, pill? How is it? Why is it a fucking You fucking smoke caffeine like it's a crack rock. God.
What do you mean?
You're like whenever you have to let people. Whenever I take caffeine pills, I don't even mention it. I took one already. Like, I didn't even mention it.
Tell.
Yeah.
I can tell.
You're always so different when you're on the crack.
Yeah, did you? Is this an intervention? This isn't actually D&D tonight.
Yeah.
This isn't to get you to stop taking caffeine pills. It's
You need to do it more efficiently.
You need to stop talking about them.
Every
So
time
anyways,
you talk about it, makes it one another hit.
I had about 125 milligrams of caffeine in my
You're like a
system.
vegan.
That's fucking neat. All right.
The worst insult.
So anyways,
without any further, without any further ado, if anybody has anything D&D related to talk about before we get started,
is there methamphetamines in your D&D?
you can fucking find them out for yourself, but don't ask God.
Okay, sorry, God.
You're welcome. All right,
Okay, so what did God decide for the situation?
Well, you'll fucking, if you just wait and let me fucking recap last session, I'll let you know.
I'm not wearing a hat.
Go.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Narrowly escaping demise, all besides Dubok ran out of the tower, him being stopped by the host and the son of the newly late chronorgy wizard. Clyde found himself examining and roaming around Dubok's mind. He surmised that he was under the lead of the sea monster plaguing the area. After a bit of negotiation, Clyde and the group set off to the lake, and your guys' group set up to the lake under the pretense to find the monster, killing it and bringing it back to the school to show off the innocence of you guys who seem like you would be kind of top of the suspect list. With the aid of the water breathing spell, everyone dove into the depths of the lake Galfar. From here, you guys were able to pick up a trail leading to a ship graveyard of sorts, in which a giant sea serpent rose, trying to persuade those who would listen. Getting the attention of Ahab and Federico was not enough, as Gishma lined up a shot and began a brutal but short combat, the beast plummeting to the water slowly. At this point, it was Clyde pulling out a watch, tossing it into the air, and a quick-witted Khazar shot a brilliant light at it. 1 second. Sorry, just fixing the audio for me. Or Clyde. A single flash of light rings through this room at this point, as the watch slowly hits the edge of the water, stopping in place. The water ripples it created seem to kind of stop in motion. The gazes of all that are present find Clyde, wand in hand, has shot his own spell, sending things back into motion. The world seems to kind of monotone colors seem to radiate out from the clock, making the whole world black and white, besides one person, Clyde. But Ahab, you find yourself one more faint bit of light. A light blue pulsing from your ring. You had casted, or you are trying to cast Counterspell, which, if you succeed on your checks, you will be able to do so. And counterspell his counterspell.
Okay, I'll roll.
Yes, so roll an Arcana. The DC is a 13.
History doesn't repeat itself.
And sadly, as the time seems to slow and seems to come to a halt, the little bit of blue energy that kind of seems to go out of your ring just stops a foot shy and turns into black and white, and then just completely seems to stop moving at all. At this point, okay.
Wait. I need to check. Just one quick second. I might have something. I just need to check this real quick.
So time has stopped.
Yes, so
I'm
time's
checking something
completely
real quick.
stops.
Are we conscious, like within our
I
frozen
will
body?
say, Ahab, if you have anything, it's gonna be very situational, as you've already
I'm
used your
checking-
reaction.
I know. I'm checking going into my ring, whether or not that's an action or a reaction.
Well, you've already used your reaction, so
Does the time stop affect people in the astral plane?
we'll get to you when we get to you.
Okay.
At this point, as you see in the
Okay, never mind then.
As you see in the water, there's like 5 kind of strands, almost like strings, kind of illuminating from the clock. These kind of like 5 little gold strings. One, without even noticing, without even like what seems to be like the second in this time-frozen world, seems to instantly disappear. You can see a look of disappointment on Clyde's face as this one single string instantly disappears. You might surmise that this is some sort of doing with his late reaction to the counterspell, a weakening of the spell in total at this point. Okay. What's going to happen is you are going to see him quickly place his hands on his chest, and then you will see him kind of seem to like jitter around in place. At this point, I actually have to pull up a notepad because a lot of things are going to get quite hairy pretty quickly here. Just want to let you guys know.
I shaved though.
Gonna get real fucking tense. He seems to kind of jitter around in place. At this point, he's really quick. He kind of runs downstairs and he pushes what looks to be a this way. Looks to be a cannon out of this he pushes it up to the wall, and then this little thing kind of pops out of place. And as he's kind of moving and shoving the cannon into place, and he seems to be pointing it directly at you, Dubok. With the rest of his action, he's able to light a match and get that cannon started. As it seems to stop as he stops interacting with it. He's able to do a lot.
Wait, so the burning of the thing stops when he stops like fucking with it?
Yeah. So like, kind of think of like movie, like a time slowdown. When you stop messing with it, things stopped. So it didn't stop. It just stopped in this moment. You see that he seems to cast another spell as well at this point, and you see 4 versions of him now fully in total. You're not sure exactly which ones are which. At this point, he goes over to and sets another cannon over here as well.
Lights the match and everything too.
Huh? Yes, lights the match and everything as well. Getting that cannon as well started.
What's it pointing as? Also at me.
I would say that'd probably be pointing at like this angle. So it'd probably be pointing. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle who's it pointing at.
All right.
Sorry, there's a lot that is currently happening. He seems to cast another spell. As you see that he's casting spells, you see these strands of light seem to dissipate as well. and these just sort of seem to indicate how much time he has left in this moment. Well, we're gonna also do. He steps up after casting this last spell. One more little strand left. He comes to the edge. I'm double checking something real quick.
I didn't try to jump him early on.
Thought you could take him.
Well, maybe not alone, but
At least not during the party.
yeah.
Or, no, it was before the party, I think. Well, no, never mind.
I thought it was at the party.
Yeah, it was at the party because we weren't there prior.
Yeah.
There's one last that has to be done.
What is time to a time lord?
Yes, exactly. Fuck it. Okay. And what you see as he uses the last bit of his turn, he is going to put his hands on his chest, and you see these fire wispies kind of dissipate off of him, kind of erupting off of this. One second.
Are all four of them doing this, or just one of them?
All four. All four of them are kind of like in tandem doing the exact same action. So you think that it's just like a copied image of all three. All three. One of them's like the real one, and three of them are probably the fake one. You think? Yeah, it turns from like flame wispies to a little bit of these kind of like colder, like a little bit like fog kind of rolling off of him at this point. At this point, what we'll do is I had closed the encounter last time. We are going to restart initiative at this point.
Yes, sir.
What happens for our boy in... We're going to actually do this. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Do we feel like we can still water breathe? Or is that an action?
Yes? Okay. Yes.
Sorry, my father won't want to talk to me for a second.
My father.
You're not sure, as that would require like an actual test of you diving into the water. So most likely, you'd have to find out yourself.
Sounds good.
Jump in, do it. Jump on it.
Time comes back to normal now. Color comes back. At this point, Kishma, you're kind of in the ethereal realm right now. Kind of just waiting, right? You've kind of got like a more or less it takes you a few seconds to start your turn, do your actions, and then it takes you like 3 more seconds to like come back. So it's real life, right? So you're counting like 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. You don't come back.
Oh,
And you're terrified. You're absolutely terrified in the moment.
I look around the ethereal plane. What the fuck? No.
You start to like have like that spiraling thought that you're never gonna come back to reality ever again. But that ends pretty quickly. In about 30 seconds when you come back to, we'll see that at the start of your turn. At
Sounds
this point,
good.
I would like Duvok to
dramatic.
roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Excellent.
I would like Kassar also to roll me a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
I have fancy feet.
What? Just don't do that.
It's his
drags
battle
everybody.
cry.
Okay. For you hear as 2 large cannonballs sound off. Dubak, you're able to. as gracefully as you can in giant suits of armor, do so. You take 9 damage, though, as it still kind of seems to catch you a little, just a tiny little nudge that kind of slams into your side. You were able to get through most of the brunt, as well as Khazar. You take.
Oops.
Oh.
What the fuck did I just do?
So, you have concentration on spell right now, right?
Oh yeah, my
So
fucking
this
spiritual
this
weapon.
is my
No.
new reminder.
Spiritual weapon
because-
isn't concentration.
You're not?
Oh.
Is that?
Did
I
we-
think
did we
it
go
is-
over that?
Yeah.
We went
Might
over
be something
this.
else.
Oh, I think it's whenever
I
it
know-
casts any weapon. So whenever it casts any spell, it assumes that it's a concentration spell. So we can just
Wait,
unclick
I
that.
thought you'd been fucking over Duncan this whole time. And we didn't want to make
No.
spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. So
Oh.
Yeah.
we're gonna.
So
I
do you want
just
me to
rect-
hit
I
no
rect-
on this?
I hit no. Yeah, that's not concentration spell.
Sounds
The reminder I has is for any spell. It puts a concentration
Oh.
icon on you because I don't think it can tell the difference between a concentration spell and a non-concentration spell.
Sorry, that's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But whenever you do have the little icon, look through your icons. Like right now, you can see Clyde has a little bit like this mine icon.
Yeah,
That means that whenever he gets hit, he's gonna have to test his concentration. So,
I see.
Yeah.
you take 9 damage.
Okay.
And then
I
Oh
do.
wait, not me. Oh.
Dubok takes 9 damage as it's half of 18, which is what I rolled, and then Khazar, you take half of 23, rounded down, so 11 damage.
I'm gonna use. Can I use charge of the staff of steel, staff of shielding to try and reduce that by d12?
Is it a reaction, or is it just is?
It just says you can use your. Well, the official text is you can use your expended charge
Oh,
to
you can-
your
yeah.
reaction. Oh, to your reaction. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
But I didn't know at the
Yeah.
time slow stuff if I'd gotten that back yet.
Oh, yeah.
I did. Okay. Cool.
No, you didn't get your reaction back yet.
Oh,
No, sorry.
then disregard this.
Sorry, I was saying yes to you saying what
I
it said.
see.
So
Gotcha.
sorry. No, you
No,
take
okay.
11 damage.
11 damage. Gotcha.
And James also has like the inspiration thing, a d6, but he can roll whenever. So
Okay.
unless you haven't rolled it yet.
No,
don't
I think
have.
it technically
Oh.
it only lasts for a turn.
Oh, it does only last for a turn. So
Unfortunately.
we'll say that he
Never
has
mind.
it for this turn.
Okay.
Just to keep it
Alright.
fair. What would you like to do now at this point?
Me?
Yeah, you're stopping.
Oh, okay. You said you because you were talking with David.
No, Frederico.
Oh,
What would you like to do?
I would like to see it. Can I do a roll to see if any of those are the real ones?
When you do your attack, you'll roll then to see which one you hit.
Oh well, I don't wanna waste my fucking spells. Okay, then I'm just gonna use chill touch on one of them. If I can't use roll to see which one's real, so I'll just use chill touch on one of them.
Actually, I roll.
Actually, I have an even better idea. Never mind. I'm gonna use gust of wind.
Okay.
And not my spell slot, my usage, my daily usage of it.
Okay, and you can
why
also
didn't it
you have
show?
the measure template, right? You can actually roll with your scroll wheel to
I'm
change
gonna-
the angle of it as well.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try. I want to hit all 4 of them, if
Okay.
this is possible. Like that, right? That would kind of get in all
I
their
can't see it,
squares,
so you
right?
have to place it.
Oh, would that kind of get in all their squares, right?
It's blast from you, so and
Wait,
that
it's
wouldn't.
from me.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's blast from you.
Oh shit. Okay, let me see. Can I? Oh,
You can hit
okay.
the
Let me
place measure
okay.
template again as well.
I didn't realize it was from me. Okay, so then I'll do this, but I'll move right next to Dubak and do. Oh shit, that's Khazar in the way.
Yeah, because yeah,
Well,
you'll
isn't
have-
he on top of that?
Do I just get blown away, or does it do damage?
Can I stand here?
I mean, yeah, you can stand there.
Yeah, I'll let him pass. All
Yeah.
right.
Then I'm gonna do that. Can we delete the other one? I don't know how to delete them.
Yeah.
So
it would,
that-
it would
I'd do
only
that
hit
instead.
this guy
of 'em, yeah.
and then this guy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um,
That's still reducing it by half, right?
Potentially.
Well,
we'll see what happens.
yeah, we'll see what happens. You know.
Yeah, they have to make a DC saving. I mean, if they're illusions, then they just go through them. So
I don't know shit about illusions.
neither do I. But yeah, I will only hit 2 of them. But this is something that could work
I'm
a
just
bit.
gonna check this one. Okay.
I hope this magical man doesn't have fireball or any AoE damage.
I can move again after shooting.
Yeah.
I would suggest it. Me and Duncan may be cooked.
I was right here, so I can still move like another 10 feet.
I wish I could tell you that I had my counterspell ready again, Duvok, but I don't.
It's alright, we have calm emotions.
What
know?
you see
Because
as
they have
you
a-
Just
step
chill,
up to the edge,
Constitution.
you bring in this gust of wind. How does it look? How does it look for you?
It's like a magical. It's like wind, but it's blue.
Okay. You
And it has like blue dust, I guess, surrounding the
and you
sides of it.
blow this out, but it seems that nothing really happens. It doesn't seem to affect and the other two.
Like they don't even like look like they're holding onto anything.
No, it just looks like the wind just goes right through them. It just seems like they
Okay.
don't even mind. So
Okay.
Yep.
I let the other 2 know you saw that, right? And then I'm gonna move. I can't move because you haven't paused.
okay.
I'm gonna move 10 feet, like right
Okay.
there. And that's all
Cool.
my. Wait, do I have 30 movement? Oh shit,
Yeah.
I do. I'll move 5 more feet.
Okay.
I'll move right here. There we go. I'm good. Sorry about that.
There you go. Okay,
Thought I had
we did a lot of
25.
talking. The wind wall continues for how long does it continue for?
15.
1 minute.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, and it also continues to stick with you as well. So if you want to
Oh,
keep
so now, I guess.
Like a leaf blower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen is he's gonna move. I'm gonna do this actually. So I'm gonna do this way.
Wait, can I force it onto the wall? Can I? Oh, it would be a bonus action, but. Yeah, no, never mind. Ignore it. I'll wait till my next turn. Just checking what I can do. And then my mom just came home, so I'm gonna be.
Actually, no.
So,
He's gonna move. Wait, actually, I think sorry. There's a lot of currently things. Oh yes, he can. That's sweet. Okay.
God.
Move.
Our Lord. Heavenly Father.
Bane.
Where you at, Bane?
You see that he moves with
Whoa.
an incredible speed. He jumps from the top of the boat to one of the planks of water, like stepping into it. He like springs through the water. He does a quick swim up, grabs, climbs. He's got an insane speed that seems almost unmatched at this point. Climbing to the top of this, but you see this 4 times over as he's doing it with 3 other apparitions right next to him. In this kind of insane, incredible moment. What happens next is... Okay, I would like both Ahab and Dubok to give me a dexterity saving throw. Yes. Okay.
I'm graceful.
Ahab as well.
I think he might still be at his mama. His mama came home,
Oh,
so he might have run for her.
what you see at this point is the very classic. He pulls out this rod that looks like it's made out of pure amber. He kind of like rolls it over his hands, gives it a flip, points it in a direct line. You see a crackle come from the base of his wrist to the tip. It holds at the
Bye-bye.
second, kind of like seeming like this statically charge up before, and a giant lightning bolt comes out to the tip, going right to Dubok, and then it's gonna go past and go to Ahab/Federico as well. Did you hear the last bit of that, Jimbo? Oh. Okay.
You want me to roll?
What is your answer?
There you go. You take. Holy shit. You take 34 lightning damage.
Whoa.
As it is an incredible power, just surges through you.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. You're not gonna like what I'm about to hear. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, sir.
Clyde just
Teleport.
summoned lightning. So
Oh, okay. Dexterity saving throw.
yes. Yeah, if you can't
Am I
tell,
dumb?
Dubak,
I'm actually.
he's targeting you pretty hard.
Did you say 34 or 30?
34. 34
Okay,
damage.
so I got a dexterity throw.
You are able to not get the full blast of it. Dubak clearly taking almost all of it, if not all.
I have lightning resistance.
Okay,
That's nice.
cool. You take whatever half of 17 is then. That was already
Me?
pre-halved. The full damage was 34.
Okay, so I take half of 17, so round up
Down.
or down?
So 8.
8.
Yeah, you take 8 damage.
You okay there, Duval?
I smell pennies.
What are you gonna go down or try to stay up?
Fuck. I'm gonna try to stay up.
What was our injury thing? First one's free per day? Whatever?
Yeah.
I thought it was up to your con modifier, but
Yeah, but that's after the first
So
one, right?
so
I'm trying to remember how we rolled it.
So you can be able to substitute a roll in the lingering injuries for one of two options when a roll can drop you to 0. So I'm gonna double check. I believe it was your con mod. You get a minimum of a 1 though.
Okay.
After that,
Okay.
it's a Constitution saving throw dependent on the damage. So how much damage? it is.
Okay.
So your
That
first
makes
one's
that.
free. You can go for it. Roll me 3d6 if you want to try to stay up. I need to reset the page. It's a little broken. Okay, you got 12. That is a get me right down the middle. Give me a 1d100. You felt the lightning connect with your chest, kind of wrap around your back, and you feel it like there's a little bit like lingering lightning static, and you feel that your back was just like burned to all hell, and you're gonna have to check that later because it might be possibly scarred on your back. But it doesn't have any like lingering pain along with it. You're at 1 HP right now. And for the end of his turn, he looks around as if something's about to happen, and nothing happens. Gishma comes back to existence. What do you want to do?
Hello, here. I'll appear there.
Hi.
Just
You can also.
Hi, okay,
repeat.
let me see.
I wave to Gishma.
It's just there. I look surprised as I see 4 Clydes attacking my friends, and I guess Dubak on his last legs, right?
Yeah.
I have plenty of legs.
Bit of lightning discharging from his armor.
Yes, exactly.
Do I want to? Would this put me? Okay. Does this look sturdy?
You have to roll me an acrobatics check to make sure you don't
Okay,
fall because you think that you've put your weight wrong. You might fuck it up.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to do that.
Okay, give me an
and
acrobatics check.
I'll stop at. Yeah, I guess I'll just try and stop at this middle point right here on
Okay.
this side. But
Yeah,
anyhow,
acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Nice.
Awesome. You step onto it. You're like holding your gun as tight as possible, using it as like a little bit of a balance. Step. You kind of lean against the back of it, and you feel like that's like how the weight's kind of already rested, so you feel fine where you are.
Perfect. Okay.
Feel free to move yourself.
I will then. Let's see. So that's within range. Do I want to? Ooh. Well, hold on. I guess that wouldn't do much with Clyde's turn. Sorry, I'm just trying to think if I don't really have anything to heal you, Duncan. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do to distract him. The spell that created
Shoot him.
Okay, can I? So I don't know. Is there any kind of visual effect when I pop back into reality as I'm moving from dimensions? Is it like a little portal? Is it like a boop?
No,
Or
it's
is it
more
just
of
like
like
I
a
materialize?
It's more of like a little bit of a purple energy that kind of seems to poof in and poof out, almost akin to like Enderman popping in and out, but without the
sounds
sound.
good. I'm going to attempt to use Silent Image, which is 60 feet, I believe. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I want to cast Silent Image and try and create like a an image of myself popping out of like the dimension over there,
Okay.
as if I'm like surprised. I know it won't make any sound or anything, but I'll just try and make it as visually impressive as I
Okay.
can. Little purple tendrils
and
and
that's
whatnot.
a concentration. So roll. Do you have silent image? So put that in the chat.
Yes.
Cool.
we go.
And then we'll put a little. I'll do this. It'll be a little awkward, but it's fine. It
Okay.
reminds
Yeah,
me
that
that,
sounds
that
good.
there is a Gishma there. Is there anything else you want to do for the rest of your turn?
And that is all.
Okay, cool. Dubok, go.
All right.
Oh, roll your
Did I
d20
get my
for
second
blink.
turn?
Oh,
I
right,
haven't gotten my
yes.
first yet, James.
Oh.
Good call.
Okay, never
I almost
mind.
Forgotten. Is it not?
Never mind.
But you
Okay, I see
stay
you.
here. So, okay, we'll roll DC against that. So,
Never mind.
Dubok, sorry, your turn. You are 1 HP, lightning flickering around you.
All right. I want to move my spiritual weapon over to this front guy. Here.
Okay.
Here.
You have control of that or no?
Yeah. Here. Let me try it. Boop. Prog moves. Then. Fuck. It's buried. 1 second. I need to pop it out again. I want to whack him.
You can also use your
I got
spell
it.
without consuming the spell slot as well. So
Oh, okay. I'll have to remember that.
if to pop it back out.
Yeah. I'm going to be trying to kick this one.
Which one? The down below or to the left?
This one.
Oh, sorry.
Am I good to roll?
Yes, roll attack.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. Roll damage. Okay, you watch as it almost seems all four of them seem to almost be like blinking in and out. So you pick one at random, more or less, I assume. And you're able to you see this boot swinging in. You see it like clock its shoulder. And you hear, "Oh fuck, that hurts." You got the right one. He's going to roll. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and stays up.
All right.
Cool. What else do you want to do with your turn?
Question. Is this walkable?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Yeah.
All right. I want to run up to here. And I want to try to cast Inflict Wounds on this guy.
Okay.
1 sec. Oh, and I'm gonna upcast it.
Yes.
What happens at this point is you had swung your boot into it, and you had thought that that was the one that was, and you watch as they pink pink, and you see like a little bit of like nothingness appear, in which the body would be, and I'm actually going to do this real quick. Just the sake of prosperity. You see it blink in, blink out. You go to actually physically grab him. Your hand goes through. The apparition of what was there dissipates as your fingers
Of just this one?
of just that one.
Okay.
So just because you hit one before doesn't mean that's going to be the same one that you're going to still hit.
All right.
So-
I'm going to. Can I use my movement action to like run into someone?
Your movement, you can.
I
Like,
just
what
want to
do
make contact with one of the apparitions with the rest of my movement.
Okay.
Because I think I used, what was it, that's 15.
You can't stand in the spot of what the apparition would be, but you can certainly.
Yeah, I can run up to it.
Yeah.
Is this guy...
To sniff.
Where is this guy? Is this guy on like a lower deck? On the
Yeah,
lower
just
deck?
a little bit of a lower deck.
All right.
It isn't much
Actually-
lower at all. So.
Yeah. All right. Then I'm going to. Let's see. What's movement distance? Oh, I can't move my character
Oh,
because it's
sorry.
paused. Yeah. All right. What I was wanting to do is like try to hop down to this spot.
Okay.
Am I able to do that with 15 feet, just like through this guy?
Yeah, you can try. Give me an athletics check.
All right.
Okay. You actually do feel something like actually physically hit you, but then it seems to go completely ethereal and you like I think it's like stumble through it basically. Like it was real for a second, but now it's not anymore.
Okay, and I just like land down here, I guess.
Yeah, you like stumble forward, you like step a few bits, you like jump over the edge, you land down on the ground. Next to one, you assume.
All right. Can I try to just poke this guy, or is that the rest? Is that my movement?
That's it.
Okay.
You did
Fair.
everything.
Yeah.
Kazar.
So
I'm in danger.
question, is this rock that I'm standing on above the level of the ship, or is the ship higher than the rock I'm standing on?
The ship's kind of like tilted a little bit down because Dubok did a little bit of a jump to get onto this thing, but not much. So you can see everybody. You really can't. You can only see like the top of the heads of Dubok and this Clyde down here.
Okay. Can I put this here, and then I'm trying to hit. I was trying to not hit Dubok, but someone decided to run into the center of all of the bad guys on 1 health. So
Yeah, I will say that you do see a Gishma apparate right where you put that
I don't know,
fireball.
it's fake.
So
Okay,
I would
but
I would
Gishma-
allow
this
you
fake
to use your
Gishma, does
bonus
he look
action to investigate it, but
Oh, I honestly, I probably would do subtle spell, or not subtle spell, sorry, careful spell, before I would have checked it if I just saw him pop out there,
okay.
like looking. Well, I don't know what Kazar would have done if he'd be suspicious or not. Hold on, let me roll. I'm gonna roll a 1d2 to see if I would check it or not in the heat. 2, I check it.
Okay.
Alright, cool. So I would then take my bonus. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll take my bonus action.
Okay, investigation check. Kishman, what's your DC?
I guess it's just my. It's 15. There we go.
It's 8 plus. You think that's probably Gishma. And
Okay.
Yeah. Best not to mess with it.
Careful spell. And then it's just an auto succeed, so.
I'm actually going to rule careful spell
different.
differently because I kind of don't like it. You still roll for it, but if you succeed, it's full damage. It's no damage. If you fail, it's half damage. So it makes the
Ooh.
spell like a little bit better. So
Okay,
that's
thank you.
kinda
I
weird.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then I think I would double down. I'd use Fireball and the sorcery. Was it 1 sorcery point? Sorry, I need to check if it's 1 or if it's as much as the spell is. 1 sorcery point. Okay.
Okay.
Boop, and then I guess if I'm gonna careful spell Gishma, could I move the template like 1 square to the left so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
grabs this guy too?
Yeah, so if you hit measurement controls, you should be able to move it to the left. You might also hit
If
Dubok
it's
you
already
move-
placed.
Yeah. So if you click on the little L ruler,
Oh, yep. Okay, cool. Thank
Yeah. You should be able to move it over.
So-
It might.
you. Okay. How about is this kind of hitting me though?
That hits you though.
I'm trying to decide if I'm cool with that. I don't want to
You
kill
can always
Dubok.
just. I can always give you the foresight and so that you stepped off. Just because
Okay,
you know
cool,
how
yeah.
the range works
I guess
of the
I'll
spell.
I was more worried about like if I would have to make an acrobatics check to get like off this rock and keep my vision.
No, I would say that you would know the dimensions of the area having already seen it, and then be able to, if you're doing this point in space, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And you know that's gonna hit everybody, then you should be mostly fine. So.
All right. Cool. All right. Thank you then. Yeah. So I'll do that, and then I'll pair that with my movement, I guess, to get out of the way.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right.
And I've already cast the I've taken the spell out of the sorcery point out of my inventory, so that's an auto at least half damage on you.
Yeah.
But
so
you're not there, so.
I mean, it doesn't hit anybody that needs to roll the careful. Or yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I guess Khyber doesn't. Yeah.
Because Khyber, yeah.
Yeah. So,
My RP.
your RP is incredible. Okay.
I'm sorry.
This.
I forgive you. I yell
Roll
behind.
damage, by the way.
Silent image.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay. This giant fireball erupts. You actually see it kind of. That's rough. What's 37 divided by 2? Does anybody know?
18.
Roll rounded down.
The fireball erupts, catching a lot of the fire. But you see like the flames like almost hit you, but then they don't, just barely. The Clydes that would be right next to you.
Oh, plus my charisma modifier, or half of it, so plus 2. 20.
Dissipates. And in the center, you see a very, very damaged looking Clyde. Just the fireball had done a lot of damage. I'll make sure that isn't shown.
Boop boop.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Awesome.
I moved a little bit, but that's it. Can I get rid of the fire template?
Oh yeah, go for it. Oh. I totally forgot something. Okay, that's fine. Is it then your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the top with Federico.
So that's pretty sure that I can fairly say that's the real Clyde.
There's only one. So yes.
I'm gonna attempt to use my most powerful spell.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Can you put it back in?
Yeah.
I meant to do something else, but I accidentally yours instead.
I'm gonna try to do it. I can't.
I don't have enough spell points.
You can do it without. You can hit the check button that says consume.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna make an attempt.
Okay. So, it incapacitates him, right? Is that how it works?
That's how we have it for third level spells, yeah.
Cool. So what does it look like? What is shown here?
Essentially, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna. So this is everything. I'm gonna start moving my hands in a very the Aladdin genie when he starts like doing his like song and dance. I'm basically gonna start doing a song and dance about the woes of the inner mind, and just do a quick jingle and say, "You're next to experience tranquility."
Okay.
Have you ever considered your mortality?
So he is incapacitated. He cannot use his action, bonus action, reaction.
He can still move.
He can still move. That is
Yeah.
true. And at the end of his turn, he will take 74 that you will roll at that point.
Yeah.
Is
it, we have it set for end.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It takes
Yeah,
it
we
and then
do.
it rolls.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn? What else do you want to do?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna probably. Can I climb up on top of this ship? How high is this? Like, is it just like what is
yeah,
the
you can-
situation?
You'd probably be able to do that.
I just want to get up here and just like get like go right here so I have a greater like sight.
Okay.
And that's
that was
all I'm gonna do.
60 feet from where you were, right?
Is that 60
Yeah,
feet?
that was 60 feet.
Oh,
It's
I
only- it's
can't.
only 40.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna just stand here. Then I'll just stand
Cool. At the end of his turn, you watch as he completely head kind of whipping around in confusion and otherwise. You see him stumble a little bit. You think that your spell did a lot to him, but you think that there might have been a little bit more because he didn't even take the time to move. He's like sluggish, lethargic, and he's kind of like stepping back and forth. He doesn't even realize that there's a Gishma apparition behind him. He's very much a lot of things right now.
I think they roll every turn, right?
Yes,
Break
they roll at
out.
the end of the turn, which is going to be a wisdom saving throw. And also, if anybody attacks it and it deals damage to it, then it will.
You'll get out of it. Yeah.
And your DC
do I roll
is 16.
damage? Yeah.
Okay. Luckily, he's able. Luckily for him, at this point, he's able to push away everything. He still takes 74 though, so roll that. That's pretty good. He takes,
I mean, yeah, a 1 use 74 is still fine.
Yes.
And action economy.
Oh, I took some damage.
He does not have any spells that actually require that right now. Oh, sorry.
He really looks like young Sauron.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That is the end of his turn. Gishma, it is now your turn.
Okay, I am going to attempt to continue my adventures along these broken bits of the ship and
Cool.
try and jump across to this one right here.
I'll say
Really
that
ping it.
because you've already done it, acrobatics is already applied for. We'll say that you take like 5, so you can only go up to 25 feet. Just kind of like carefully spending 5 feet to make sure you move around correctly. So you can
Sounds
move up
good to
25
me.
feet.
You're a generous lad. Let's see here. Then once I get there, I'll have me rifle primed, and I'm gonna take a pop at this fella,
Okay.
or this apparition. Let's see. Do-do-do. Shibble.
Shaboom, shaboom. Da 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 da.
Okay. Oh, that one goes a little bit wide, slamming into a railing of the ship.
Slams into your image.
Yeah. Well, at this angle, it might hit you.
He's down below. So you can really even see the.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, he's below the stairs.
You probably don't even see him at all. So.
I'll curve it like Wanted. Look at you right in the head. But anyhow, I'll take my second shot.
And you see that as he's like kind of like wobbling around, a little bit unsure. Like his movements are a little bit like a drunken monk. And you're unable to find a good shot, and as you aim it up, it kind of just whizzes by his shoulder as he kind of dodges out of the way, unknowingly.
I point at him menacingly, and then I teleport from this realm.
Okay. You dissipate. All right. Dubak, it is now your turn.
Oh my god. I am going to I want my spiritual weapon to attack.
Okay. Go for it.
Nice.
Yeah, this time, like, you see that, like,
Oh.
he goes for, like, a swing for the head, and he does the thing where, he drops out of the way, very Jack Sparrow-esque drunken foot. It just completely misses.
Alright. I'm going to run up to him
Okay.
and try to grab him by the waist and cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
And I'm
Roll an attack.
gonna upcast it again.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Okay. As try as you might, you try to go and grab him. Your hands kind of just barely misses him as well at this point. He is very slippery and kind of quick moving at this point.
Who is he?
He's a
Kazar,
worm
it
incarnate.
is now your turn.
All right.
Oh, can I? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Do you have anything
Can I
else?
use? I want to use the rest of my movement to fucking run away.
Yeah. But
Oh. Oh wait,
does-
hold on. I have boots.
does have. Oh yes. Well, you already used your
Wait,
action.
oh yeah. Fuck. Wait. Let me. Can I look at them real quick?
It's okay, Dubak.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Yeah. I'll be here. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's okay. Kazar, what do you want to do?
Alright, first need to check the range on this. 90 feet. Whap. Perfect, okay. Whap.
Okay. All right, let's see how it is. Oh, first one that goes to sleep, Duvok. You are out like a fucking bag of bricks. But sadly, you do not get Clyde.
Yeah,
Clyde
fuck,
stays
look at
awake.
this roll. 1, 5, 4, 3, 5.
Yeah, it's a really rough roll. But Duvok is now currently asleep.
Okay,
Needs
that's
his
my
rest.
bad.
Maybe he'll find happiness there.
As
That'd be a religious fever dream.
well. Yeah,
It'll keep him out of damage.
we'll see.
I mean, we've got Frederico still. God, if
The
all
water
three of
starts
us-
to rise.
I should
It's back.
hit him with like Mind Spike or something. I'm a fool. I thought I would non-lethal. Or I know it's not. Whatever. If bonus actions, shit, no. Besides the staff, but I want to save those. So I guess I'm gonna skitter up here if I can. Oh, that was measurement. Sorry.
Yeah.
Skitter up here if I can. And that's it. My turn.
They weren't in there for that long.
God, are you there, God?
And the gods were silent.
I'm an atheist now. God's not with us right now. We can do anything. I call the anti-Clyde shield.
I didn't.
He can't hurt me now. Ooh.
I give Clyde my anti-Clyde shield.
Oh, but I put my
Sorry.
anti-Clyde
My
shield.
father was talking to me, so if I'm ever muted, it just
that's
means I'm probably not taking in anything ever. So,
It's okay.
It's fine. You didn't need to take it.
You're just
You were
memeing.
saying.
oh, it's broken. It's like continuity clock. Who's up right now? Kazar, is there anything? I'm guessing you moved
Nope.
up the ridge.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I needed to make an acrobatics or something for that still.
Yeah, give me an athletics check. It's probably it's pretty
Athletics.
easy DC. You didn't move too far. All right, how far did you move?
I moved from like. Actually, I moved like 25. I was like over here. And then I ran up.
Okay.
Was where I jumped off, and then I went over here.
Yeah, with an 18, you're fine for sure.
Cool. And then yeah, that's my turn.
Frederica loses
Oops.
concentration as well because the spell ends.
Oh yeah, because the spell ends. So yeah.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
I'm gonna use a chill touch on Clyde.
Okay.
Oh, not the right button. That's the right button. I roll. Does a 15? I don't think a 15 will hit Clyde, but it's fine.
A 15 does not hit Clyde.
Yeah, makes sense.
A little bit of a shoulder
Can
move, brushing out of the way. What?
I'm gonna jump into the water.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start
movement is half speed while you're swimming.
Okay, and do I find out that I can still breathe underwater?
I mean, we'll see when the water fills your lungs.
Yeah, I want
Oh,
to. I
God.
want to jump in the water and let it fill my lungs a little bit.
Okay.
I'm
You jump
gonna
into
be
the water,
prepared.
and at the end of your next turn, we'll see if you can breathe. or
Wait, what?
not. Yeah, because it's gonna take a moment for all the air to leave your lung. Okay, whatever. You can breathe underwater. You still got it. Who gives a shit? It's at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, Clyde comes out of his stupor, noticing that the spell has affected Dubok. He looms over him. He's going
no.
to take a step back wanting to as well take care of the Gishma that is behind him, not even seeming to care if this is an apparition or not. There's only one person on the field that looks like this person, so, why wouldn't it be anything else, Wait, where is your character?
He's in the Shadow Realms.
Yeah, he's in the shadow
Yeah.
realm.
No, I mean, like, I don't even see the visible token for your character.
Oh, you actually went to the shadow realm.
If it helps, I was standing
You're
over
okay.
here.
Okay, that's really
He
funny.
might be
actually.
on top of me.
Yeah, he's on top of you. I
This is
wanted
gonna be
to make sure I didn't
awkward.
delete you by accident.
Oh, that's
What's going to happen is he is going to cast. You see him. Actually, we're gonna do this at. What happens when something interacts with your silent image?
I'm
like an
pretty
attack.
sure they can just tell. Yeah, physical interaction just goes through it.
Okay.
They can examine it,
Um,
but I assume if they touch it, that's basically
Okay.
as if they
Uh,
passed the investigation.
You see two hands come out. He brings up these two hands, 2 fingers in each hand, sends them around. He sends one down at Dubok. This is magic missiles, so all of them instantly hit. So it's like 2 damage. Are you gonna try to keep going?
Question.
Yeah?
So, this is... I would try and counterspell this if it has a thing to kill Dubok. So when we heal him and he's on death's door, he instantly comes back.
Yes.
If he gets damaged on death's door, does he automatically die?
He
gets
automatically
2
takes.
fails.
It
Automatically
depends.
fails.
It depends on the situation. If it's a normal attack like this one, he takes 1 death saving throw. If it's a critical hit, that anything that comes from a melee attack while you're incapacitated instantly is a critical hit. So if Clyde were to pull out a knife and slit his throat while he's sleeping, that would be 2 death saving throws. Assuming that somebody's unconscious.
Okay.
As the play. So. It's up to you if you want to try to counterspell it as well.
I feel bad because I'm the reason he's unconscious, so I'll try it.
Okay.
Even if he counterspells it, I'll force him to drain his points.
You counterspell it. You see these 2 darts start to come out, and they dissipate into thin air. He doesn't even care about it.
Bitch.
Him though being,
I'm gonna call him a bitch.
then say it.
Bitch.
Okay, well, he's not here, so... you have a
he's
cell.
going to step this way.
Boy.
Step, hop down, and then he is going to roll his own thing. And you watch as Clyde vanishes.
Oh no,
Dissipating.
it's the same thing.
Yep. Gishma, you come back in. Just...
Yo, I would have come back in 10 feet over here, by the way. Oh, why the
you
fuck's my button's
exit?
not working? Okay, here we go. There you go.
Yeah, you coming over here. Luckily, because Ahab was right where you were, so that'd be awkward.
That'd be hot.
It'd be hot. Two morphed people.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see here then. So I didn't see him teleport away, so I guess I'll just shoot at these 2.
Oh, do you see
what
something
they're
right here?
about to. Yes.
I don't.
Oh, there's
I don't
not supposed to
either.
be anything
They've
there.
been torched a long time ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. There's token desynchronization because when he deletes me, I have no vision. So I guess it just didn't update on my screen. But that's okay then.
Can't tell again.
I was very
Never
nervous for a
mind.
second.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
If
okay,
you want,
fair
if
enough.
you want, we can just not do the haste thing anymore, or the blink thing. I actually do have a better signal for that, anyways, which is invisible. So
okay,
we'll do that
fair
in the
enough.
future.
I'm fine either way. Whatever is best for you.
Yeah. I might.
But in that case, I still didn't see where he left, so I'll just run towards Dubok, to
Okay.
go check
Yeah,
out.
where you want to.
So just this far. Is that next to him?
Yeah,
Or
you see
am I
that
still,
he's
like, on the floor above?
sleeping soundly. Your apparition's there, kind of like gun-cocked idle animation, looking around.
Just T-posing. I'm gonna get down on my knees and try and feed him a healing potion. I only have 1. So
Okay,
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah,
Not gonna
I will
try
say
to
that
wake me
it
up.
takes an action to feed somebody else a healing potion. It's a bonus action to drink your own, just so that we're all
Okay.
on the same page.
That sounds good.
Go
I
for
will
it.
use my action then. Let's see. So 2d4. That's 2. That's 2. Oh. Hold on. I didn't put a 4 there. There we go. Big brain.
I will also say with this action, if you want to wake him up too, you can shake him awake in the same action.
Yeah, I'll give him a little slap.
Okay.
On the cheek.
A
Wake the
little
fuck
slap. It's like a love-hate relationship. You give him a potion and then you slap him the fuck up. He wakes up. You heal 5 points of damage. Dubuck.
All right.
Get on your feet, kid. What happened to Clyde?
Wake up, soldier. You're not done yet.
And as he
Probably the
asks you
wrong
this,
person to
it's now
ask.
Dubuck.
Where is that motherfucker?
I've got no idea.
Yeah, I'm just underwater, so I'm not. I can't.
I'm the only one that saw.
Yeah, you are.
All right.
Must have killed him.
Can I run into this door, or like into the cabin area?
Yeah, sure, for sure.
All right. Gonna just do that. Then I want to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Go for it. Okay, you heal 9.
All right. 9, that's 15. All right. Then I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Go for it.
And yeah. Excellent. All right. Then I'm going to start rummaging around inside the ship looking for him.
Okay. That'd be the investigation check, because you can't do it now.
All right.
Kazar, it is on your turn.
Could I try and did it look when he disappeared? Did it look like when Gishma disappears, or did
Yes.
it look like a different kind of effect? Yeah. Okay.
Basically, it does. Had you not seen it
Um,
before, I would give you a check, but you've seen it before, so it's very obvious.
All right. I would like. I can't remember where he was exactly. I think he was here.
Glad I went inside.
What does it look like as you cast
Okay.
Hunger Star?
So usually with like the staff, I'll just do like lots of fire things, just kind of just like shooting fireballs out the end of it. But this one, I'll just like stab the bottom of the staff into like the floor and start doing guttural like chanting and stuff, and then out of the point, like black tentacles and darkness will just erupt and fill up the sphere.
Sweet. And we're gonna deal with that when it comes to its turn. Frederico, what are you doing now?
Oh, sorry. Can I also yell to the others? He's somewhere around in there.
Yeah,
I stare into the black tendrils, terrified.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I want to go to the corpse. I want to try and find the corpse. Of
Okay,
The east.
It's pretty dark and deep down here. Your dark vision takes notices kind of look out. He's about, from where you are, he's about 30 feet deep and 45 feet across. So,
Can I
maybe-
just sink down and then just walk?
I mean, yeah, but you're moving through water still, so it'll still be half speed.
I know,
So-
but sinking wouldn't use my movement, right?
Moving through water, I would say, requires you to move.
Yeah, but I'm not moving through water if I sink down.
You are.
Well, but
You're
it takes
still
time, I
I
guess.
and
Oh,
nothing
it's the
on you.
time, right?
You're
Nothing
moving.
on you
Time.
requires nothing on you would actually make you sink, whereas a Dubak in a full plate of armor would sink.
Okay, fair enough. Then that's fine. I mean, I can just move diagonally, so I'll
you
get there in,
can
like,
swim
what, 2
directly
turns?
towards it. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll swim directly.
but it
towards
might
them.
take like 3 of your turns to get to it.
I'll do that. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, if you would like to do that.
Before water breathing turns off.
Okay. we'll say
It's fine.
You go down 10 feet, and you're that far over. Oh, but it's
I get to
also
move
you got
15
no. I forgot
feet.
that you have. Are you gonna take a dash action?
Oh right, I have dash actions. Yeah, I'm gonna dash.
I'll say to take this turn. You can probably get to it halfway through your next turn, and then you can come up to the surface by the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So you get to
I forgot
about
I could dash.
right here, and you have to just go down now, basically.
Okay.
So
I thought I was already going down. Like if I just go straight, like diagonally, is what I mean. Like I'm underwater.
I'm saying that you're like. God, that's not what I want to do at all.
I know what you're saying. And
Yeah.
Never mind. Let's just go to the next.
You're just
I get
swimming.
what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay,
At this point, it is Clyde's turn. He's going to pop back in. This is a very terrifying moment for him. Actually, I'm going to do this because you guys can't see him anyways. Okay. Roll 2d6 cold damage. Okay. That much. You see him walk out to the edge of it, coming into view at this point. He's kind of looking at you, facing off with you. At this point, he's gonna go and...
I'm gonna open the door and be terrified.
Yeah, yeah. You see 3 missiles come out of his hand and start to send their way towards you. What do you want?
I would like to use shield, which blocks magic missile.
Thank you. That was a test, and you passed.
Big brain.
Good job.
Thank you.
I went to magic school.
The shield comes up, and you see him, an annoyed kind of scoff erupt out of him. And I gotta double check some things. Oh, that's it. He's going to kind of put his foot. He's got 10 more feet of movement. He's gonna kind of slide down the edge of it, and we'll see if he dissipates. Whoop. He's gone again. Kishima probably wouldn't see this. What do you want to do?
Damn, alright, fair. I will then... I didn't see that. I will... well, I don't want to run through the tentacles to check on Dubak, never mind.
Yeah, sorry, this
Those
one's kind of
don't
a cock-blocky
exist,
spell.
Yeah, it's okay.
Seems like a lot of them.
I'm gonna run up here and like stand on the thing and then just look down the ship, because I'm just gonna assume he's on the ship like Dubak is, and just get my gun ready for an action if he appears over here.
Okay, you're
Which I
doing
assume
your
he won't,
action
but-
to shoot anything that looks like him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You ready your action? I believe there's a token for that. Yeah, and that will use up your reaction as well. I will say
Sounds
that's a good one. Sweet. Dubak, what do you want to do?
I want to investigate the inside of this cabin.
Cool. Give me a bonus action investigate check.
Nice.
You start to pull through all these kind of
Just when
interesting
you
and
needed
cool
it.
things. You find a drawer, and there's a false panel on the bottom that you're able to click up, and you pull something out. Let's see what you pull out. I'm gonna roll on a
Shit.
loot generator. You rolled the natural 20 in a fucking pirate ship. It's gotta be cool as hell. Let's do this.
You get tetanus.
Yeah!
Is Bane anti-vax? Was he not get his tetanus shot?
He's pro-vax, but only if you give yourself the vaccination and develop it yourself.
Oh, okay.
Homebrew.
Very-
vax,
yeah, homebrew vax.
It's like homeschooling.
Mm-hmm. I mean, theoretically, it is possible. Making shitty vaccines is possible for a lot of people. It's just you're highly likely to get yourself the disease, unfortunately.
Big brain.
Be good.
I mean, hell, the fucking first variolation is really easy to do. So
This is cool. I'm gonna give you this.
why
you'll-
does Mom let you have 2 swords, Dubok?
No, it's actually not so. It's actually something really fucking sweet. Only. if it
I
was
don't
this
like
right
candy
now.
though.
What you pull out is you pull out this beautiful, brilliant robe. It's currently covered in eye-like patterns. You actually see like a bunch of eyes, and they almost seem to look at you as you pick it up. You feel like whatever it is, it needs some sort of a attunement, and you don't think you could use it in your current moment, but maybe something to investigate later.
Right.
You wish though that you could use it right now, but you can't. What else would you like to do with your turn?
Would it take an action to just like put it over my armor?
You can don it as a little
Cosmetic.
yeah, a little free action is what I call it.
All right. I'm gonna put it on. This is dope as fuck.
Yeah,
Um,
looks a little big on your armor. Looks like it doesn't completely fit.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
yeah. All right. Just waiting to rip it. Does it look like I've sufficiently investigated the inside of this cabin?
Oh fuck yeah! Like, was there anything
Okay.
else you were looking for? Because
I was looking for Clyde.
oh yeah, there's no way there's Clyde. You kind of got a little sidetracked by treasure, but no Clyde in here.
All right. Then I want to walk up back and open the door.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
There's these black tendrils that come out of the ground in front of you. You don't take any damage stepping into them, but you worry that if you wait here too long, you're going to take some damage.
Do I recognize this from the trials when he casted this?
Yes.
I would imagine it's rather unforgettable as hard as you try.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to follow the side of this railing.
Yep.
Try to get up on these stairs. Can I see from here?
See what from here?
Just anything. Am I outside the sphere of?
Yeah. So you're basically your kind of angle is like right here, in which you can
Okay.
see stuff or not. So.
All right. That was what, like 15 feet.
Yes.
Then I'm going to move up here. Sup, bun boy? Where's that fucker at? I'm talking
I
to
tell him?
Kishma.
Oh, did Gishma, did you
oh.
blink? Yeah. Did we roll your blink?
I did not actually. No, I did not roll
Let's
it.
check your blink.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, let's see if I'm in your same plane. I am. Okay, good.
Hopefully for you,
It'd be really
because
confusing if they blink fight.
yeah, because you're not.
It's like a
You're
horrible
kind of
anime.
glad that you're here because you're not entirely sure how blinking would work at the same time as this. You know.
Yeah, I assume my I wouldn't be able to hold an action or whatever. Or if I did, it'd be like super disadvantaged. But anyhow.
Yeah.
Yes, Dubok, you asked if I knew where you went.
Yeah.
I shake my head. I think he's still on the ship, though.
I don't know, man. I checked the inside. I think he's elsewhere.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I'll keep an eye out.
I just have an action left now, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself again.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Here.
Ooh, actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna upcast it.
Sweet. Roll for that.
Nice.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Kazar, what do you want to do?
Alright, I'm gonna go, you fools! He's blinking! And I'm gonna point over to like where he slid down on the rocks. Hopefully there's some like clouds of dust or whatever. He's around here. I would like to use... So first of all, I'll drop my first blackness sphere.
Okay. You're gonna drop
Just let me do
concentration on it.
Yeah.
Sweet. You
That's
see
free,
the,
right?
the tendrils. Yeah. Just dropping
Okay,
concentration
cool.
is free for me.
Gotcha. Alright, then I'm gonna use my bonus action to do the flexible casting thing.
Okay.
Which is... I can post it here so you don't have to like find it. Let's see. So I'm gonna use 3 sorcery points to ready a second level... Or wait, actually? Never mind. I'm gonna keep my bonus action, and then I'm just gonna ready a firebolt for when he comes back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look around in that area and be like, he's gonna come back somewhere around here.
Okay. Yeah, you ready your action. Frederico.
Glub, glub, glub.
You start to
swim the
dive
fish.
down. At this point, you do manage to get all the way there, 30 feet below the water, to where this the body of this aboleth is. You see that it's kind of still. It doesn't seem actually fully dead. It's kind of got a little bit of a motion to it as it's in the water.
Oh God.
You okay there, buddy?
It just gives you a deep and sad breath.
Do you want to live, or do you want me to like put you out of your misery? I know what you told me, but like, I gotta get your consent for this, you know?
It's your choice. Here, cough underwater.
What did it say?
It's your choice.
Well, it's your life.
Best suicide negotiator.
You still before I choose anything. What would be taking your eyes? What would that do? You know, because I don't know much about the creatures of the sea. You know.
Yeah, just blind him. Leave him alive.
It will allow you to gain knowledge and teamwork beyond your wildest dreams.
Okay.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
What's the fastest way to make you not suffer? I take out a dagger.
That should do. You fucking put it in the microwave.
I asked like wait, I don't know your anatomy, Mister. What's your name?
Stab.
Oh my god.
Sure. You have 40
die from
seconds. Or
exhaustion.
if whenever the clock ends, we're going to the next turn.
Can I do like a quick medicine check to see where like his
Yeah, go for it.
There's big pulsating veins.
You just think if you
I,
start stabbing quick, you should be able to kill him.
I'm sorry what I'm about
Stab him in the
to
eyes.
abolish your-
prison shank him.
I try to put him out of his misery as best
Okay.
I can.
Using that medicine check, you start to stab and stab and stab. You think that be your whole entire turn, that's all it's going to do, and you probably don't get your dash action out of it. But
That's fine.
that's going to have to do. We'll continue your turn next time. At this point, Clyde blinks back in, following in the smoke. Let's get some readied actions going, starting from the most recent one. Gishma, take 2 shots.
Oh, okay. I fair enough. I wasn't sure if it'd count since he was over there, but thank you.
Yeah.
I will pew pew. Die, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
It wouldn't have
Never
been if he didn't, if Kazar didn't tell you explicitly where it was, and the
fair enough.
motion
I
of the
wasn't sure how
smoke
that
was
worked between
the,
turns.
the dust cloud was quite clouded on his part as well. Give me another one.
Oh, okay. Expressing fire.
That one does hit. Roll damage.
Ooh, okay. We'll nick him a little.
Cool. He takes that. It kind of binks him in the shoulder, and it seems to do a lot of damage as taking a bullet quite hurts.
Surrender, Clyde. You don't need to die for this. I don't even know why. And that's my turn.
Okay. No, that's not your turn, actually.
Oh,
Surprise.
oh yeah, I forgot. Yes, because
No,
it was my
you're
ready
good.
action.
Kazar, also you as well. That one though, it snaps right at his feet as he's going to he would start to run at this point.
Understandable.
Yeah, no, it's not. Well, it could be worth magic thing. I don't know. Never mind.
You see him step onto the bow and step up just a tiny bit to look at you two. You see him bring in this brilliant.
Oh God.
Yeah, that works. Sucks like you won't get a good angle on Kazar either. But that's all right. Both of you make a Constitution saving throw for me as well. You see him pull out this brilliant small crystal, crush it in his hand, like breathe in it, and then breathe out, and you see this brilliant cold erupt out of his mouth. You guys are gonna take a shit ton of damage, baby.
Was this the one that our friend used when we were doing the Strahd campaign and fighting Strahd's like second, the guy that ate that frog?
Yeah.
Dang.
This is what he is. He's a thing called Cone of Colds. You guys both take 24 damage. As he rolled really fucking shit. Super fucking shit on this. Probably would have killed you both you guys outright.
Cool, bro.
But
well, that would be unfortunate.
Yeah, not alright. Yeah, you feel as you're like sticking to your armor, and you can feel your skin like almost like cold rashing over a little bit at this point. As well, what else can you do?
Nothing.
Cool.
Did that do anything to the water?
No, as he was shooting it upwards, up the bow,
Okay.
it didn't seem to do anything to the water. He also realized that the Yishma thing was not real.
What do you mean?
It didn't seem to affect.
It's so convincing.
oh, yeah,
just
that's what you
that
have concentration
powerful.
for. Roll concentration for it to see if the thing still is there.
Oh, fair enough. That's just a saving throw, right?
Yeah,
Con.
just a concentration saving throw. It's going to be a DC of 12. Okay, it still stays there.
I did it, but, you know.
Yeah. So,
Such is life.
Clyde does stay there. He doesn't seem to disappear at this point as this cold radiation.
Ah, fine.
Ah, gotcha, bitch.
Uh,
God, that's such a great spell.
Are you guys still up?
Gotcha,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yes.
Yeah, they're both
It
still up
hurts,
at this
though.
point.
Shit, nice, boys.
Beefy.
Yeah, we lift weights together.
What do you want to do?
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm gonna fucking just double shot him right in the chest. I'm screaming
Okay,
at
go
him. Fuck you!
He should have taken the surrender.
Oh yeah, you did ask him. You did ask him. He says, "Your friend killed my fucking father. What did you think I was gonna do?"
I'll as I'm like lining up and he says I'll go, good point, and then pull the trigger.
That's awesome. Roll crit damage.
Well, shit. Now what are we gonna do with the townspeople?
Knock him out.
We'll deal with that later.
Non-lethal critical kill, Hashi.
Tomorrow's problems are for tomorrow's us.
Okay,
We killed Dabbler.
that misses.
Okay, fair.
It goes
Just
a
the
little bit
first one,
wide.
then.
You actually see, as it almost about to hit him, you see a little bit of a brilliant white, and it kind of binks off the side.
Cunt.
Roll d20 for your blade.
Sounds good. Do
Do about
How did he look after that critical?
Oh,
the
he's
first
looking really fucked up.
one? Okay. And
Kishma
I'll
blinks
laugh
out of
as
the
I
way.
blink away.
Kazar. Oh, sorry. I just skipped Duba. No.
Oh, I was like,
He's skipping
Did he
Dubalk
say
again,
Gishma blinked?
bitch.
Yeah, Gishman blinked out of the way.
All right. I'm going to move me boot up to him, and I'm going to try to kick him with my boot.
Okay, go for it. As you try to swing for it, luckily for him, he ducks out of the way, just barely, kind of quaffing a little bit of his hair.
All right.
Oh,
Then I'm going to cast.
I cast come.
Gonna cast Guiding Bolt on him.
okay. Okay, that does hit. Roll damage.
Come on.
ooh, baby.
Okay,
Smite him.
what does it look like as you cast it?
I'm gonna pull back my arms behind me as if and raise a foot as if I'm throwing a baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking toss the bolt right at his face.
Yeah, like almost like a javelin throw kind of a thing. You pull back up and you throw this guiding bolt. Goes right, and it almost goes like just straight through him. And you can hear this like gasp erupt out of him at this point as he takes this radiant damage. Is it then your turn?
Then I'm going to book it.
Okay.
Down here.
Sweet.
And that'll be my turn. I want to be trying to hide behind this mast.
Awesome. Kazar, what do you want to do?
So he's like standing on the bow right now.
Yeah, a little bit, basically.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use that flexible casting thing and do. Wait, hold on. Does he take half if he succeeds? Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, it's not letting me cast it with spell slots, but because I don't have any right now. But I'm just gonna I'm gonna do it without consuming the spell slot, and then just remove the sorcery points.
Okay. Wisdom saving
You'll
throw?
probably succeed. I'm just hoping it's gonna be enough.
Yeah. Okay. Roll 3d8.
I did 17 there.
Oh. All right. I missed that.
No, you're good.
You watch as a brilliant light goes right into him. Or I guess you just what does it look like? Sorry, I'm misreading it. Go for it.
Let's see. So so he's looking at Gishma and Dubak and like dodging these things. I'm just gonna put a hand on my temple, reach out towards him with my other hand, and then just like a bright purple flash of light is gonna go from his eyes, and then he's gonna collapse. I'm assuming he goes unconscious from this. I don't know if it's like his health thing. I'd like to try and make it non-lethal, if it is ending up being the thing, but I don't obviously know.
Yeah, what you see at this point is you see like this bright, brilliant purple like kind of flash out of his eyes, almost like almost erupting out of his ears. You see him crumple. He kind of falls off the bow, and you see him like splash into the water and starts to sink down into it at this point.
Oh shit. Are we out of initiative? Or I guess it doesn't matter. I would like to try and run up and grab him and keep him from sinking into the water with my movement.
Yeah. We're gonna end combat here.
Okay.
At this point, Ahab, you have stabbed it to death. What are you doing now at this point?
I want to carve out its eyes and put it into a bag.
Okay. You scrummage around for some sort of bag, jar, or otherwise.
Can I just shove them in my ring? The eyes, or no?
I mean, yeah, sure. Okay.
Can you put objects in there?
I mean, yes, but we don't want to make it a bag of holding, so it's up to DM's
You'll
discretion
have to,
whether or not.
You'll have to fish the eyes out at some point later.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna stain
actually,
everything.
you worry that
No, I do have
opening
a
your
pouch.
ring underwater might just suck in water.
Oh, suck in all the water. I have a pouch. I do have a pouch, technically. So I'll throw it in this pouch.
Okay, you throw it into the pouch, which is now completely waterlogged.
So there's like what, 4 eyes in there?
Yes, there's 4 eyes in this bag at this point.
I pat it and I give it a small genie prayer. And I forgot to ask how to use his eyes, and I just swim right back up.
Okay. At this point,
as I get to the top, I say, "Hey guys, is Clyde dead?"
You see Kazar holding his kind of the scruff of his clothes. You see that he looks just limp, laying down on the floor at this point.
Hey, nice guys.
For what it's worth, just in case this ends up being a time-sensitive issue later, I would like to try and start searching his body before the others arrive.
Okay, give me an investigation.
Okay, cool. I didn't expect you to handle it right now. I just thought I'd get
I know.
right out of the way.
It's good to get the roll out now, just so then we have the roll in place for the actions later.
Cool.
Gishma blinks back, by the way. to life. Can
We
you
did it!
turn
Woo!
off the blink? You can use an action to turn off the blink. So if you'd like to do that to stop blinking out,
I will do that. Yes.
You do see that he looks completely fine, Dubak. I think you can kind of notice that the situation resolves from where the point you are.
I was wanting to run up, still engaging.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you still want to do that.
I want to act as if I'm still in combat and just run around this corner, ready to fucking throw a bolt, then just see the situation.
Okay, yeah. You see the situation of him like being grabbed by the collar. What looks to be almost like basically his corpse grabbed by the collar. As you start to run up to the scene, we are out of
the gold.
For the investigation check, as you start to rummage through him, you find a wizard's spell book, a wand. You find quite a bit of gold, and some platinum as well.
I yell, chop off his head.
Not even dead yet. We can...
I yell, what were you doing in the water?
Finishing a deal.
Can you elaborate?
Can I elaborate once I'm on land? This yelling is inconvenient.
Fair enough.
I think he's charmed.
I will keep my rifle out, but I won't aim it. I'll just have it like resting against the ship. Just
Ask
watching.
me a question to prove that I'm not charmed.
I'll wait till you get to the shore.
Okay,
Are you charmed?
everybody converges at this point. Was there anything you're looking for beyond just like the kind of simple essentials of investigation for items?
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you, James. Oh, sorry. I didn't know that you were talking to me. No, I didn't necessarily know that he had anything in particular of importance on him that I was looking for. I'm just looking for cool-looking wizard shit and money, mostly.
Yeah, he seems to be kind of like the standard run-of-the-mill, like spellbook, wands, the golds, basically about it. A little bit of like rations that he kind of brought just in case for the time, but nothing much more than that. Of course, he's got his robes, wizard boots, and so on and so forth. But nothing like crazy, nothing like magical, super magic.
His like robes don't seem enchanted or anything.
No, not really.
Okay, cool. And then,
Lost to time.
is there a specific gold amount somewhere?
Yes, there is. In total, you grab 130 platinum pieces.
Okay. Don't get too excited yet, boys.
Should have said dibs on platinum.
And then you find about 210 gold pieces.
Cool. All right.
You actually find it in this little baggie that seems to like kind of like open up way larger than it is. You think that this might actually be a magical thing, sort of a bag of currency holding or sorts. So,
would I be able to grab it and assume as such, or with the previous roll is that like set as that I didn't find it?
On investigation, looking into like the gold, then that investigation led you to figure out that this bag might be like a magical wallet. This version of a credit card. Having a ton of money in one area. So
okay. I would like to then take that as well.
Okay.
And then let's see, this divided by 4 of us. Well, guys, he had 300 gold for everyone.
Damn, not as much as the contract, but I'll take it.
I'm assuming he had the other money somewhere else. I doubt there was even a payment, honestly.
Yeah, no, I'm
This is
surprised he had this
probably
much.
just coverage fees. I give everyone 300 gold.
We should, I guess. Oh, sorry. You go to Buck.
I just take the gold.
Can I search the body?
Yeah.
I want to chop off his head.
Investigation check.
All right.
I want to chop off his head. Sorry, Federico wants to chop off his head.
Okay, well, let's maybe wait, because
is he
I'm
alive?
unconscious holding him right now, so I might not just let you do that.
I know. I say that out loud that Federico wants to chop off.
Oh, I thought, okay.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, it's hard because you often talk in the third person for your character, which makes sense because it's not you, but I was
Yeah.
just confused.
I'll put my hands up when you suggest that and be like, hey, we should we should work out what we want to do with these because we need to prove our innocence.
Yeah, that's mostly what I'm worried about. My angle,
Is the watch still in the water?
Oh, good question.
You don't see it at the top of the water, so you think it might have just sunk down all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
Did I find anything?
Beyond a spell book, a wand. No, not really. The rations. No.
I'll also share with the group that I have the magic, like, purse thing, because that could be a useful utility item.
Yeah, we took all items off of him, right?
Well,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
still
you
wearing,
just
like,
pulled everything off
clothes.
of him. Yeah, his eyes
his
are
clothes.
closed, and he's completely slumped right now. So
Take his clothes.
Okay,
You
well,
could have
I
something
agree.
in the clothes.
I agree. Strip him down to his
if you
underwear.
want
at
to
least.
thoroughly search him like that, feel free. Just don't kill him, please, until we've
won't-
had a conversation about it.
We won't kill
I
him.
appreciate it.
Frederico will hold
Yeah.
back. We do. I have a really sneaking suspicion that there could be some stuff infused in his clothes. If dude was a fucking time wizard or some shit, we need to take anything that could be a material for him. Just take it all off.
Fair
Everything.
enough.
Okay, alright.
With the body, I'm thinking then in that case, because if they do come and investigate and find his body like stripped naked, they'll presume it probably wasn't a monster, right? We could weight the body down like over where the monster died and just try and
Well,
that
Oh yeah,
should at least
we
give
could
us 2
shove him
days.
into his mouth.
Because I
Oh,
assume
he's
the
dead.
professors will come after this. so-
Can I do a medicine check on him?
yeah, give me a medicine check.
See if he's really.
Faking it.
Yeah.
You put your ear. Kind of like listen in for a heartbeat. You don't hear one. You check again. Listening. Waiting. Nothing.
Does anyone know anything about elf physiology?
Do I know?
I know they
anything about
die like most men.
physiology?
He looks dead to me.
Yeah, no heartbeat. I think he may be dead already, so moot point.
Ooh,
I don't know.
really?
He is a
I didn't
wizard.
try and kill him. I guess it's possible.
Give me. You
Let's-
can give me a charisma check, okay? Your knowledge and spellcasting.
Okay.
I want to do something rapidly.
I always don't know my
as
own
well.
strength.
You can't unfatally cast a spell,
Gotcha. Okay.
especially one that deals with the mind. That's kind of like
Oh,
a
so you
rough
actually
one.
just broke his mind.
Yeah.
I want to take my axe out and chop off his thumb.
Oh, to see if
That's
it
a
wakes
good way
him
to
up.
test. Well, so I would know that he's actually dead at the second, though. I'd realize I won't
Okay.
ruin Dubok's fun.
Yeah, you take out the axe, you bring it up, or what? Oh, your hand axe, right? And you chop
Yeah.
off his thumb. Doesn't seem to react at all.
Well, shit. That ruins my plan. I was thinking we'd leave him alive, extort payment from him, and then he'd have no choice but to, like, do that, and then we just part ways. That would be the best route for him. But if he's dead, we no longer have access to that.
Have you guys ever read the novel A Fortnight at Bernard's?
Have I read that novel?
Wow. No.
I was thinking it was some old like tale, like about like I don't know, some
Of
shit.
Can I do a history check to see if I read that in any?
I don't say that because that's too meta for my taste.
That's funny though. It was a good toss
Okay.
though.
Well, then perhaps we sink him next to the creature. I
Well,
like that idea.
look
Well,
like he died in
also,
combat,
let's keep in
I suppose.
mind he had a friend with the hawk, right? So we don't know how much he told that friend.
Shit. Yeah,
Oh,
we're probably
fuck.
we're probably fucked no matter what once we leave this cave.
Or
He's
he
probably planned
didn't
for every
tell his friend.
contingency.
Be-
At least
because
enough to lie. Like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go on a dangerous mission with these unknown outsiders if I don't come
Yeah.
back. You know. Maybe it's
Now-
best we leave through this tunnel the creature came through.
Okay,
You have a point.
I'm gonna
We should avoid Arcanics for now.
I'm gonna explain what I talked with them on, or unless you're done.
Does anyone have water breathing spell?
I can get it. I think. Do I have
Okay.
it right now? Is the
Just
good
because-
question.
Maybe perhaps the wizard hat if we had enough time to try.
Okay, I'm just making sure that we're not going to get stuck down here. If
Yeah,
this is
if
time sensitive.
we can hide down here, I can try casting it with the wizard hat.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, so we have time to figure this out. I was just making sure, just in case, like X amount of time after his death, water breathing might wear off or something.
There.
But the wizard hat, I haven't been successful yet with. So
We can brute force it, maybe.
I
Wait,
started.
where were you?
So
the
I
way.
started explaining why I was talking with the beast. So I talked with the. I didn't look into his eyes. Don't worry about that. But I saw that he was highly damaged, and he was. I'll be more quiet. Okay.
It's a weird thing to say to an aboleth.
Anyways, so I talked with him. He was really damaged, and he wanted to make a deal with all of us to not die. And he did offer. And the thing is, since the deal went bad, he told me
He
to
offered
take
what?
his. He offered his eyes to me. I have
So
them
you
in a
took-
bag. I
so you
took
did
out his
look-
eyes. No, I didn't look into them. I ripped them out though, after I killed them underneath.
Okay.
I haven't looked into them yet, and I don't know how to use them. But apparently this will give us super teamwork or something. I don't trust it, honestly.
That sounds like a good Arcanics research thing.
That is a good, yeah, but I don't
That's
think
unfortunate.
Fucking Kobe to his African child slaves giving heroin. This will make us all friends. You don't worry. You don't
my
question any of my
assumption
orders.
is 4 eyes, 4 of us, and we would be able to like work together with each eye. I don't know. It's probably going to require surgery.
Yeah. All right. Well,
That's
we
my
can follow up on that later.
Well,
We'll
I
deal with
would-
it later. We'll deal with it later.
Personally,
Is it 4 or because at least when he spoke to me in my vision, it was 3 red glowing eyes I saw. I mean, maybe he had like a 4th
was it
one.
You
four?
did
showing
see
off,
3
but
glowing eyes in your dream. But you do see in the bag if he shows it 4 red eyes.
okay, I will mention
So-
that, and then I'll be like, I also should probably mention that I don't know how it felt, Dubak, when he was in your mind, but he made many promises as well. I don't know. I'm fine keeping these eyes and experimenting with them, but I don't trust anything it said.
I don't trust him fully.
It
but the thing
particularly
is,
had interest in you
He didn't
over the
want
others.
to. He seems to enjoy watching other people go through struggles and overcoming them in certain ways. And revenge.
I look around the ship graveyard.
He likes apparently to see people.
So far, his actions
Go
have only
through
proven the
revenge.
first half of that. I.e., he likes watching people suffer.
Yeah, but the thing is, we might make people suffer, and
The thing is, he wanted us to make you suffer, though. He specifically wanted us to churn you first. You were the one that he knew you were a
Really?
two soul.
oh shit,
He
I
wanted
didn't
you.
know that.
Yeah, Kazar, he told us to just kill you outright. He didn't care if you resisted.
Me?
But if you
Or
resisted, he wanted
Frederico?
Kazar. So Kazar, he wanted us
Okay.
to kill outright. Ahab/Federico, he wanted us to capture even if he resisted.
Well, I'm not.
He wanted us to
I just
focus
took
on
the
him.
eyes because this could be
Can
powerful.
I?
No, I agree. I think we should still keep the eyes. And just keep that in mind. That everything
But
he
from-
said with that sort of
Yeah.
meta context, that he
Do you
From-
think I
from-
should hold on?
he had
to
interest in you before you even
I
spoke.
think we should butcher what's left of his body.
What, Clyde?
No, oh no, fucking
it? Aboleth?
Dale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lilith.
Yeah.
Dale.
I agree with that. I agree with that statement. I will hold on to the eyes because
While we're butchering his body, we could slip Clyde's body in there, so it looks like he's being
exactly.
digested.
Yeah.
Who cares about
Are
Clark?
we
He died in the tower.
comfortable as a group with Ahab holding the eyes? If he was the one he was trying to capture?
We should each take one.
I
I'm
feel like
not
that's
sure
the thing. I think that's what he wants me to do with them, though, to give each one to each of
Well,
us.
at least when we get out of here, we could give it to fucking Gafraxis.
Do you want to experiment with them with Praxis?
You-
We
Oh,
could
God.
put the eyes in
Before we get there, you mentioned oh, never mind. It was a currency bag, so I assume eyes don't fit.
In some cultures, eyes can maybe be considered a currency.
Yeah.
Sounds like a game tooltip.
From
Yeah.
I feel like he really did not want to die, and it was.
I'm sure he didn't want to die. I will agree with that.
I think
Most creatures
at
don't.
the very least, the offer was a legit offer, and it wasn't gonna bring too much harm to us. But I'm not gonna fully trust whatever the fuck I have in my hand. But I took it because he didn't seem to be lying, at least, in
I
regards to
agree
whatever these do.
that he was desperate. I disagree with the fact that it might have caused harm later on.
Well,
but
can
it
we-
doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
We can inquire with whether that's in Arcanics or elsewhere.
I grab the grung, the rope that just rehinges. I tie a rope around the bag and I just stuff it in my backpack.
Cool.
Do you guys want to try and bring the body up and meanwhile test if our water breathing is still working?
It was working for me, but
If you guys
mean,
are bringing the
I was
creature up
died
that's on you,
underwater.
I'm pretty beat.
Sorry, what?
So if you guys want to bring the creature out of the water, feel free to do so. I'm pretty beat.
Okay. Oh, let's divvy up the non-monetary aspects of this loot.
Okay, yeah, sure. So we have the currency bag. That's all I found on Clyde. I guess the eyes are the other thing.
Well, there's the
What'd you
wand
find,
and the spell
Dubok?
book.
Nice. Oh, I just figured that was like. Do we get extra access from having his like special
if
spell
this spell book is in there, I can if there's any good rituals in there, I can use them in I pull out my magical my genie spell book from my
Well,
pack
feel
of the
free to
tome.
take notes.
And
Yeah, I don't
I
have a
can
need for it.
potentially use whatever's in there. If there's anything good in there, of course.
I'd be okay with that. I don't have much use.
I would,
Just
yeah.
traditional
I would easily and freely
things.
pass over the book.
Yeah, I'd be interested in the book just for time science sake.
I'll give you the book after
Yep.
if there's any rituals in there I can copy. But
Sounds good.
yeah.
Then the wand we can pawn off if we want, I guess. Unless anyone uses wands.
Well, maybe we should talk about that, because now we're kind of getting into how we want to deal with Arcanics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Do we
a
want to
problem.
just take like an outright vote just to see at the beginning of things where people are feeling? Do we want to like define maybe a couple basic, vague plans of action, like cover it up so they died and we stay in Arcanics, flee Arcanics, or like, I don't know, any other suggestions?
I think we should at least try to look innocent.
The only
could
issue I have
probably
with that is since we laid all of our cards out to him, and you guys mentioned he probably had at least one co-conspirator, right? Like, it's going to be our word against these students and all the evidence stacked against us. Not to mention the fact that we came down here with him.
But we
and
have
found him.
Ura to testify for us.
I don't believe that those two would be very good.
They might
Witnesses of
side with
character.
us, but I don't think they'll believe them.
A moderate step might be scoping out Arcanics, see if there's like a lynch mob going around, and then deciding whether or not we want to present ourselves.
I can do that as Frederico. They don't know what Frederico looks like.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I was about to say,
Frederico could do
if-
it. I'm
If
not
we do that, it
Frederico,
should be as
Frederico
the
could do it.
disguised people like Kazar and Frederico. Because if they
And definitely-
do
do that
before I can
and
do
they
anything.
catch us, I mean, they had like dragons and shit, right? Like, there's no way we're outrunning them.
Yeah, and I kind of would like to get Kafraxis back.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, they've never seen Frederico. I never let him. He never came out because he doesn't want to deal with wizard shit.
So would that be an acceptable first step once we get back, is send sneaky boys in to see what the vibe is?
Yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
For the rest of us, where do we want to stay? Because they know of us in the tavern, right? So
Or
we can't go back there.
we could stay on the boats.
We could. The issue is just because that boat salesman, right? He knows we're out there, and like they might just ask him because they
But
knew
yeah,
that
we
were going on
rented
in the
those
lake.
boats. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's-
So you and I could stay down
Well,
here.
we didn't
I don't know
rent
if you're
the
comfortable
boats.
with that.
Keep it with
Clyde rented the boats.
Yeah, but
Yes,
Clyde
and
isn't
Clyde won't be getting them back.
He's gonna have a hell of a late fee.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm just looking
I'd be
for-
okay with staying down here. Descending work through like the ground.
Yeah,
Something
it works through everything.
realms. Yeah,
Yeah.
I talked to
Okay,
the
yeah,
Nine
yeah.
Hells guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
only
good point.
one exception or so is when your god literally doesn't want you to send it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, and
Also,
you can do sending, Dubak, and Kazar can do sending. So having you in the two separate teams would be helpful.
also
Yes,
one
but again, I'm out of spell points.
same.
Yeah. Well, we
Um,
can rest here.
Okay, cool. Just making sure people aren't expecting me to do stuff. Doesn't make
Another
also,
Another-
you can't long rest twice in 24 hours in the same 24-hour period.
Yeah.
Oh, and we just
I mean,
finished that,
I'll
didn't
get
we?
spell
Oh, yeah, we
point.
did just
Yeah,
finish
I
one.
can
Good point.
short rest and get my spells back.
Well, we can look around this cavern for like the day and like maybe clean things up.
If we wanted to kill some time, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just have to fit that into our explanation and plan and stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm willing to take a longer approach.
Another consideration is this aboleth, or do we understand that this is an aboleth just from general knowledge, or
Give
Or
me a
is it just sea
history
monster?
check. I don't think we've talked about.
I don't even think we talked about what it was. We just called itself an abolisher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it refers to
Alright.
itself as the Abolisher. Unless you've done specific research into sea creature
Yeah.
monsters, there's no way.
Probably
you can
not.
do it. So
All
Our
right.
character.
Cool.
I think it came up on
So,
the player
yeah.
side of things, not our characters.
Yeah.
yeah,
All right, so another consideration is the sea monster is characteristic of the vibe we were getting in that underground lab, and we see a lot of tracks going on past this cave, remember, towards the coastline. So that might also be worth checking out to see if there's maybe like an underground tunnel
That
network or
might
something.
be our way out of here of our
If we can breathe through it, I think that's going to be our best exit.
Yeah, I can't use the thing is I can't use the wizard for another full day. So
Yeah, so all of these probably good to have spell slots for.
Yeah, it sounds like staying
water
down here
breathing's
for
a
the day is
ritual,
going to
though,
be
isn't it?
our first step.
What was that,
So-
James?
1 second. Can I look through his book, Mitchell?
yes. Would you like to find out what spells?
Is there
are in
any? Yes. Were there any rituals in there?
there? There's actually quite a bit. You realize that this might be his loot for you guys, for players.
I think I can.
I'll send you the
copy any
full fucking
ritual.
list because
Yeah, just send me the whole list.
it's quite a bit, and it will
Water
definitely.
breathing's a ritual, guys.
I met it.
So I sent you the whole list of all ritual spells. He's more spells than that, but those are just all the ritual spells.
Because those are the only ones I can
Nice.
grab. Yeah, this is really good, guys. This is really good. It's gonna cost
Any
me.
highlights in there?
What was the cost again to copy down fucking rituals? I know
Like
it had-
100
all
gold
day.
and like a shit ton of time.
It was time, yeah. But
Yeah, it was
I mean,
time, and then based upon how much.
Book of Ancient Secrets. It was.
While he's looking through the book, can I stick my head in the water
for
while
each
sitting on
level
the
of the
shore?
spell. Okay, so here it is.
Yeah. You stick your head in, and you wait for the water to fill your lungs, and you can continue to keep breathing.
All right, I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
come.
for each level of the spell, the transcription process takes 2 hours and 50 gold for the rare inks needed to inscribe it. So a level 3 spell would be 150 gold and 6 hours.
And do we have the rare inks necessary with us?
I feel like I would have probably. We can. Do I have to go buy
What
those
I've been
or-
ruling as, unless it's like something, once we start dealing with like 5th level spells and higher, then we'll start dealing with that. But for the meantime, just having the gold nearby, as you have a pen and paper in hand, you actually like feel like the gold kind of starts to
So-
sink into the pen, requiring enough.
I
It's kind of a
already
shitty
have,
way to do it. But
Like a few of these already. He does have identify as a ritual.
Well, maybe I would say, especially if it's going to cost. I mean,
So here's
sounds
the
like we're
main
going to be
ones that
down
are going
here
to be
for a
useful.
while and have
Water
lots of
breathing,
money.
Phantom Steed, and Leomun's Tiny Hut.
Ooh, we haven't had Tiny Hut. That'd be helpful. I mean, maybe not for the first one to grab, but for later, that's gonna be nice.
I have the money you guys gave me to do these, so
Oh, yeah.
this will be.
Did-
I'd be willing to pitch in some too, since these are like group use
I'm assuming
spells.
you distributed the gold.
Yeah, I gave
Yeah, he
everyone
gave me
300.
300.
Okay.
I have 600 on me. I can make all 3 of these level. It would take me 18 hours to do all 3 level 3s. What?
I said 18.
6 times 3.
Yeah, 18.
18. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
18. Yeah. But I could. We don't need to use the wizard hat anymore for water breathing.
And also depend. Does it say how long it lasts in that spell book?
It's the normal water breathing spell. It just takes me 10 minutes to cast it, and it lasts 24 hours.
Okay, so that tells us that our current allotment of water breathing, which I just proved we still have, even though he's dead, still have what, like
Yeah, it's no
probably
concentration
20 hours.
from what I can read. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so maybe we could swim somewhere before we rest.
that being said, you guys want to, those willing, you want to go down there and grab that pocket watch and the body?
I need to go to the bathroom right now, but I will do that as we do that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I might.
Yeah, I'll assist as well.
Can
for a
I
little
can I
bit.
use
body.
telepathic? Or never mind. Actually, we're good.
I mean, an idea I had is, assuming this thing's going to be fucking heavy and waterlogged, we might want to put a rope around it, then like bring the rope back up and wrap it around like a mast or something and like heave it up.
Some sick ass leverage.
Yeah, so we don't have to fucking swim with this corpse. Just sounds really
mean-
difficult.
Does anyone have any levitate left or anything like that?
I don't have points for it.
Yeah,
No.
fair enough. But yeah, no, that sounds good. Give that a
Wait,
shot.
actually, second level. How many points does that cost? Flexible.
I want to swim down and grab the pocket watch, I
3.
guess,
No,
if
I'm
it's
2
there.
points short.
Yeah, after a little bit of searching, given that you guys aren't in a huge rush, I assume you guys aren't gonna rush around right now.
Yeah, no, at least I'm not.
Yeah, no.
It-
I'm just trying to keep an eye out for something, but I can tell you what it is later.
you do
I'm
find
back.
the pocket watch, and you can bring it back up.
Alright. I want to inspect it
Okay.
for
Um,
whatever.
give me an Arcana check.
Speaks to me, my precious.
You have figured out by handling the robe in your hand and the watch in the other one, you can feel like almost like a faint like tingle sending through your fingers on the robe hand. But the watch hand, you feel nothing. It's actually that you feel like it's a completely natural and normal pocket watch. It's a nice silver, it's got chain. It has nothing really special or unique about it. It seems pretty run-of-the-mill generic.
Alright. I'm gonna pocket and say it's not magic.
You know what,
Wait,
Dubak?
Is it worth?
You do see Dubak has this beautiful robe on it that has these eye patterns on it.
Yeah.
Dubak,
No one's
I
gonna
know,
mention.
Dubak, I know that watch is magical just based off of what it did.
It
Could've
could have
just
been a component.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
You
Yeah,
don't
there would
have
have
it.
also been a component pouch on him as well. That's also would have been on there.
Don't worry, Dubak, you can have it. I'm not gonna.
Oh, does it still tell the time?
Tells time.
Alright,
Nice.
sweet.
Some good machinery.
It tells a time.
So, I was looking through the Lehman's tiny hut. This is gonna be really useful for us.
Yeah. I almost grabbed.
Really
I
useful.
wanted to grab it as a spell earlier because I have a thing that allows me to get some other stuff. But yeah, I didn't end up. So if we can get that, that'd be fucking great.
Combined with alarm, this thing is really good.
Oh, so while Dubak and Gishma are like diving and like looking and stuff, I want to go over and sit next to Federico for a second while he's reading the book, and I'll be like, "Hey, things been I feel a little tense lately. Looks like Clyde had just a bit more gold than I let people on, and I want to give you 100 more gold and be like, here, don't tell the others.
Who is he?
Magic casters gotta stick together."
Yeah.
Does Johnny swim?
Discord. Is he talking to Gishma?
No, I'm talking to you. I'm
Oh,
saying those
okay, 'cause
magic
I
casters gotta
glitched
stick
out.
together because they're all
I,
diving. So I want to give you 100 gold. Like, hey, I'll cut you in.
I take the 100 gold. I'm like, I'm gonna put this to good use to getting these spells down, if you know what I mean.
I know you will, brother.
I like to
Shit should
think
work.
that Johnny would notice, but not tell Gishma, just try to swindle his own money.
I like that too.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna drop
Yeah, I
the
was-
gold out of my money. I'm legit. If you want to actually add it.
There is a definitely like a funny elephant in the room that's not being addressed.
What?
Or a small purple imp on a shoulder that's not being addressed.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, I remember the previous session. I was gonna mention it, but I was like, it probably won't come up because he's a coward, right? So I don't think he would have joined us for this search. So my guess is he's just floating in like the tavern room, hanging out.
Well, true, and even
chilling.
I was gonna say the other point too. I'm willing to make like a stealth check or something for it. I did specifically go over like to him, like next to him, and like give it to him like right next to him. There's a chance he might have not completely heard what I was saying or known everything that was going on.
That's fair.
But
Yeah, it depends how the DM wants to play it, but I'm fine with him just not being here.
And yeah,
So-
I'm fine if he knows too. Really.
I would say that he probably needs to be near you as part of like the the sort of general effect, you know.
Sounds good.
But like he could be
I
like
didn't know how we
fucked off
wanted to
in
handle
like
the
a,
water breathing or anything like that.
oh yeah, he doesn't
That is
need
a little awkward.
he's more or less he kind of more or less like poofs in and out, like your gun, you know.
Oh, okay, fair enough. And he's
Um,
poofed in and he's just watching,
I'm reading through Phantom Steed.
enjoying his cigar.
It doesn't have a limit on how many times you can cast it as a thing, because it's not a concentration. So theoretically, how
Yeah,
are we
but it's
going to
only
rule
1
Phantom
hour.
Steed? I know. Could we have 2 people ride it?
The problem is yeah, you could have 2 people ride it, depending
How
on the 2
fast does
people.
Phantom Steed go?
100 feet and can travel 10 miles in an hour.
The
Okay,
only
yeah, 'cause I was
problem
gonna
is
say-
though, if you're spending 30 minutes of that every hour virtually casting the stuff up,
It'd be
every
only 20 minutes.
the thing is though,
if
I
2 of
don't
us
think
do.
Tuvok could ride on a horse with somebody else. To be honest, I don't think he
Oh,
can.
because he's big, yeah.
Because he's a huge
Mhm.
dude.
Yeah.
I run fast.
Someone's at my door. I'll be right back.
Do we want to do the water
So,
operation? I mean,
Yeah.
or-
The thing is though that there might be, you know, other ways to travel and so on and so forth, you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Phantom Steed is on the lowest level. Water breathing and tiny hut.
so
I mean-
what's going on right now with the 2 people that are going down under the water? Can you explain the plan?
All right, Gishma, how long is your fancy rope?
It's only. Well, I don't have the fancy rope. It's actually a normal rope, 50 feet.
How long is your normal rope?
50 feet.
Does that? Do you want to? I propose we try to fasten one end of it to the corpse down at the bottom. Is it long enough to like reach?
The water's 30 feet deep.
All right, so that'd be
So-
perfect. So we just
Okay,
want,
yeah.
just thinking, tie a rope around it, and hoist it up while like we're standing on like this deck or whatever.
Yeah, give
Sounds
me
good
both
to
of
me,
you
Duboc.
guys,
I'll give it a
whoever
shot.
wants an athletics check, or either
I'll let you
individually
take
or
point.
randomly.
I'll do advantage, I guess.
Yeah, help you. Hefty boy.
Hold the flashlight.
Cool.
Yeah.
After a bit of heaving and pulling and shoving and all these kind of things, you eventually do get the aboleth onto deck at this point. The first thing you notice, it is littered with stab wounds. Just fucked beyond all repair. Clearly, it looked like a small goblin shanked it half to death. Shanked it full to death.
Still warm.
Actually
what
quite
the
cool.
Yeah. Does I'm assuming it doesn't have any like clothing or anything like attached to it or like
No.
jewelry.
This is what it looks like. All right.
It's
If
double
we
checking.
need to relook at it.
You want to put Clyde in its
Oh
mouth?
no.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right.
Hey
Trying to
guys,
think.
push Clyde's body over so he can like float towards us, and then we'll. And
His naked body.
Yeah.
Trying to think if any of us are particularly good at animal taxonomy or whatever, or like knows what parts might be valuable other than obviously the eyes.
No.
No, not me.
Egbert
No,
probably the
definitely
closest
not.
one out of all of us, and he ain't even here.
All right. Is everyone fine with not hauling this fucking thing back with us and just butchering it here and trying our best?
I mean, if you guys
Yeah,
find
sounds
anything
good.
of use, keep it. I don't have anything I want from it.
Yeah, we already have the most important item on it,
Alright.
so...
I want to use my excellent medicine skills to start digging through that bitch, maybe looking for a pearl or something.
Go for it.
With my hand axe.
Get some
just
cool
cutting
teeth.
the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that'd be medicine.
And you start hacking the fuck away, looking for anything. Like 30 minutes later, you're just a bloody mess. You found nothing besides flesh, like teeth and guts. A few teeth are like actually poked into your skin as you were just hacking away, not even caring for your own safety for most of it. But you don't think you got anything really useful. Maybe you could like fashion some shit out of the teeth, but that's kind of like weird. So
thoughts, Kishma?
I unfortunately have little experience with this.
All right. Can I take the teeth, the whiskers, and the fins and put it in my bag?
Sure.
I'm assuming those are whiskers. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah. Make that a weight of 10.
Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of teeth. It takes you like about maybe an hour to pluck out all the teeth.
While they're doing it, can I just like start partially like writing in water breathing?
Go for it.
Because if they're gonna be like doing that shit for like 2 hours, I want to at least get 1/3 of the way done through water breathing.
Halfway through water breathing during the next hour and a
Halfway
half.
through?
Yeah.
Okay. Or not halfway through, it'd be 6 hours, so be 1/3, right?
I thought it was hour per, not 2 hours per.
No, it's 2 hours per level. So can we
Yeah.
just like do a flat 2 hours?
Sure.
Spend 50 gold. Oh no, it'd be 50. Yeah, 50 gold per 2 hours. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
So just do. I can't math
Okay.
very well.
What's up next? What do you guys do next?
I would like to come over to the bloody mess and the boys if they're still over there.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna like kind of look at it with them, and then I want to telepathically speak to Dubak and tell him that Clyde actually had a little bit more money than I let on from the group, and I want to cut him in on the extra profits. If we get a second to cut away from the rest of the group, I have some money for him.
Okay.
I would then like to say the same message to Gishma.
Yes. I love it. I love it.
I
That was
nod
so
back
clever.
conspiratorially. We give him a wink.
Yeah. Cool.
That's awesome.
What's up next? What is anybody else doing?
If we're done gutting this thing, and if we don't care,
Sorry.
no, I was just gonna say if there's nothing left, I was gonna shove Clyde's body into it and then rest.
All right. This is a psychic creature. I want to fuck with its brain.
Eat it.
Okay.
I would like to then find time in the next bit of like thing to slip each of them 50 gold.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Do we just want to say that happened?
Yeah.
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 I am. But
All right. I want to crack open its skull, presumably,
Okay.
and try to get some brains out.
Okay. You pull out the brain. It's a giant brain. It's probably like twice the volume of the human brain.
Okay. I look menacingly at Gishma. Since Gafraxis isn't here, someone has to step up.
Whoa, what are you talking about?
You hungry?
No! I walk away. Or I try to anyway. The fuck? I'm not gonna eat it? You can. I'm not your old man slave.
I want to yell over to Kazar and Ahab. Does anyone want to try some sea monster brains?
No, thank you.
Just a little taste.
Just a morsel.
I'll cook it and then we eat it together.
Sounds good. I want to save a little bit to remain raw to try as well.
Okay. Give me a intelligence check. See if you can cook this. How well it's cooked.
On who?
Whoever's cooking it.
Would it be? Is it not survival?
Kazar.
Or I guess
Oh,
survival would
whatever.
work. Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to use fire to do it, but yeah, I guess that might be
I think
survival. I
either
can do
or
a different,
would
or you can keep my roll and use my modifier if that works too.
I mean, it's fine.
Survival is +1.
You cook it. You think you cooked it at least. This brain matters.
They're gonna get a prion disease in 20 years. They're gonna die.
Yeah, 20 years.
Okay, are you gonna try to eat it?
Can I like try and think if I know of any creatures where like eating their brain is bad? Does Kazar know?
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Nah.
none come to your mind. No.
All right, cool. I'll take a bite.
Yeah, it's like
Alright.
spongy, but the way you cooked it makes the outside a little bit crispy. It's a really weird and interesting taste to say the least, but it's quite chewy to say for the most part. It's not bad. You think it might be like if it was prepared in a certain way, it might taste a little better, but it's food for sure.
Alright.
I'll go over to Dubak. Are you dead?
I'm assuming I'm having a similar experience with the cooked.
Yeah, basically.
I want to try eating some of the raw a little less, though.
Brain sashimi.
Okay, yeah,
It's a fish.
yeah, it's kind of gross, but as you start to chew into this raw, uncooked meat, you start to see flashes of images appear before you. You can't decipher them as they come up for almost a millisecond and disappear. And then another one comes up for a millisecond and disappears. This happens again and again and again and again and again. Give me a concentration saving throw.
Huh. Constitution starts with a C.
You are basically debilitated for the next hour as you lay there looking up at the sky, seeing flashing lights, even like basically flashing memories fade before you. You feel all the emotions rush in and out of you like this crazy sensation, and you're just like mouth agape, experiencing the weight of the world as it truly is through hundreds and thousands of different memories.
Oh my god. Am I learning anything at all, or is it just too quick to really interpret?
It's too quick to really interpret. It basically is like the seizure-inducing and terrifying moment for you. But you have this new form of LSD in your pocket.
Would you tell us about this? Your
It
experience,
would be
Dubak?
very
I would
obvious when he takes a bite of the brain
No,
matter.
sorry, about his side of the experience. The seizure part we got, for sure.
He wouldn't have a seizure. He'd most likely just lay there, like
His
he's
eyes were- his
experiencing.
pupils.
His pupils are massive, and you can clearly
Dubak,
tell
are
that
you
he's
okay?
like going under something. Yeah, you don't even hear what he
Okay.
says. You're like
Alright.
almost comatose, but alive.
I look at the rest of the group. Guys, we might have made a mistake.
Maybe just keep an eye on him. Hopefully, he didn't take him over like last time. That'd be
I'm gonna.
unfortunate.
Oh yeah, no, I was about to.
He
go
at least
slap
seems
his
docile.
face. I'm just gonna roll him on his side so he's not like staring up and like in case there's any mind control effects around. I don't want his eyes just.
Don't want me to
uncased.
choke on my vomit.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll just trips at Dubak.
While he's
Awesome.
tripping, I'll jump off and just swim towards Clyde's body. Start
Yep.
bringing it over.
All right.
Oh, can we have like set out all the brains near the campfire?
Yeah. For sure.
No, don't cook it all.
Oh, no, by the camp, like by where we are.
Oh.
I don't
Yeah, I
want it to
assumed
be.
you cooked like half of
yeah.
it, and then like
Yeah,
you saved another half of it, and then you just ate
like
little
a human's
pieces.
brain worth of raw.
All right, cool. Anyway, I have a theory when you come back. Well, not a theory, a plan.
Okay. So Gishma, you attempt to give me a deception check to. Are you trying to make it so then it looks like the aboleth ate him?
Yes.
Okay, give me a deception check.
With all these stab wounds and a missing brain.
Okay.
Well, we killed the aboleth. That's fine. But yeah,
We tried to save Clyde, but the apples just came out and like ate
you
him.
decide to just start to. Is there any way you're gonna do this? Like, describe how this goes.
I mean, frankly, I was just gonna shove him in head first and just try and get him in so you don't see any of Clyde.
Okay, yeah, you just
If that's
slide him in,
possible.
and you're like, man, that's pretty easy. And then you like kick the aboleth into the water, and it completely disappears underneath the murky below.
Easy.
Blood kind of flooding the blood, making the whole area kind of a bit
Any of
redder.
you guys have necrotic spells? We could just like melt the body.
I do not have any necrotic
Not my
spells.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
that
do
is
such
necrotic.
wizardry.
I mean,
That was cold touch.
That's chill touch. We could have just melted the body, I guess.
It'd be weird. Yeah, that would probably be more suspect. Well, he's got a lot of like burn marks and shit. We'll see. Well, hopefully, he just gets waterlogged and horribly unrecognizable. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe they won't even find it. You know, we'll see.
Yeah.
If we found it, they can find it. That's real.
Fair. But yeah,
Okay.
after that, I'll just wait for him to finish tripping, and then we can, I guess, rest if we want to do that down here still, or I don't know if you guys want to take advantage of your water breathing that you have left.
It's up to
I
y'all.
mean, I don't have a plan other than just booking it from Arcanics completely underwater and just using the chance to get out. But we can use the ritual to do that later with more time. So, like, I'm totally cool with just giving it a day. And then, hey, maybe they come up and they're like, okay, yeah, if we are going to wait, let's come up with a story if they do show up looking for us while we're here.
Am I conscious yet?
I think just we can stick to the truth
Yeah,
for the most
sure.
part. Just obviously not. Just rearrange how Clyde died. So he died at the beginning. The creature
Okay.
ambushed us in the shipwreck, and
Do you want to have a reason for why we waited here instead of going back to Arcanics and returning the boats and stuff?
It just took a while, perhaps, the search. Right? We could say we
We were really
searching that whole
tired
time,
and this,
and then
and
we
we
were
didn't
assaulted
want
that
to
night
get
or
attacked.
something.
We didn't know if there were more things underwater, perhaps, and wanted to rest here.
Okay, I like that. That's good.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
Also, we should search these pirate ships.
We have the time, yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
just
I'd
be
be down.
writing in my book. You guys can search.
Also, I want to look for a jar to put the rest of the raw brains in.
That's fine. You for sure find a jar.
All right.
the jar of
So
raw
I
apple
have that wand of smiles still that lasts
How
like
heavy
an
do you
hour.
want that to be?
5
If we
pounds.
use that with the jars, it'll be a very powerful tool for our cult. Rapture
Sorry, what were you
someone.
saying?
What was that, Jabba?
Sorry, I missed that.
I was saying, I have the. I guess I'll throw it into the chat because it's a particularly beautiful item. So we use this on someone and then feed them the brains, and then they're all out of it, but they look all happy and shit, and then they come back and like, I learned the weight of the universe, and everyone else is like, oh cool, doesn't seem that bad.
I like that.
Thoughts?
Plus,
for
we
me.
always have a guinea pig, right? We have Gafraxis to test this all
Yeah,
on.
dude,
so
like, it wasn't a very
I'm down.
enjoyable experience, though. At least your trip wasn't.
I know
Okay, so maybe not.
Probably trips poorly, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, this is what the Gaiathad is for.
Yeah.
it's true.
But you
That's
also had
true,
like
yeah,
you also
refine
had
it.
like a chunk of it, you know. Maybe if you had a little bit less, maybe if you did something to prepare it, yada yada yada. So.
Well, yeah. So, we waiting then? Searching?
me. Yeah.
Chilling?
Yeah, search the ships until we can take a rest, I guess.
I would
So a
like
few
to make
hours.
sure my snake is fed.
Okay, your snake is fed. Definitely not euphemism.
Well, I mean, that'd be pretty... I think that could only be sounding.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You guys are taking a short rest?
Weren't we gonna search the ships as well, just for general loot?
Yeah. Whoever's searching the ship, give me an investigation check. All the ships.
So I'll need a long rest. You guys still always feel free to. I'll need a long rest before I get my stuff back. However, we can't do one of those for like a long time, so we'd have to wait basically under here for like a full like 18 to like 20 hours before, and then we would have to leave after that other 8-hour rest. So that's
I
really
mean, we'd wait 16 hours,
especially
and then we can do
for-
an 8-hour.
Oh, I didn't remember how long we had since the first long rest. Technically,
It's been
Well, we woke up at like 5, right? So it's like
was
7
it
or 8
5?
now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Alright, okay,
I'd say it's about.
so-
Oh yeah, that was the point. So,
But basically, it
about
would be longer than 24 hours, which is, if we're cool with that, that's fine. I just know that's kind of a red flag in these sorts of scenarios, and even though I won't have all my spell slots, I'm still, again, comfortable enough with my cantrips to at least be able to cover
Sneaky.
myself if we're trying to get out.
Yeah, I'd be okay with doing the long rest and waiting that long, just because I think that we're already dealing with so many other like basically bad-looking things for us. Anyway, this will be a small one on top, if that makes any sense, right?
Yeah,
Like the fact that Clyde's not even coming, I'd be fine with it. I could do a short rest too and be 100%, so like it doesn't matter for me.
Yeah, I'll
but
probably just short
I'd be down with the long rest.
I'm in the same boat.
I think honestly, then if we're running 3 people mostly full, I like the argument that's a small thing on top. I think it could be the straw that breaks the camel's back, possibly.
Okay, yeah.
So my vote is weirdly enough towards taking a little short rest as well.
Fair enough. I'm down with that. We can just search the
works.
ships, short rest, and then you guys can do if you want to do your disguise thing to check up there. Otherwise, we'll just book it through the tunnel and leave.
Well, it's not a tunnel. It's just like a depression. We don't even know if it connects at the mainland, right?
I was talking about the theoretical tunnel that leads all the way to Larnar. Remember, there's that
Oh,
place
yeah.
to, like,
Yeah,
over
that's
to?
what I was talking
there.
Yeah,
But that
No, but
could be,
you're
like,
right.
several
That
days
is a
of
theory.
swimming for us versus this thing, and we might just die in the center if it's like
That's
no
true.
spots in the middle.
Good
So,
point.
because it was a big land distance from here to there.
I guess we could just swim across the lake or something and land somewhere
Well, we
else
have
for
boats,
mechanics.
We do.
Our boats are presumably anchored above us, right? Well,
Yes,
actually,
my issue with that is they're going to be searching the surface of the lake, right? Like if they have
Yeah.
dragons, they could just easily outdo any boat we have. So I was thinking staying under with our water breathing, but
Alright.
I don't know. It depends. That's
I like
assuming
that.
they're hostile. We might be fine. Maybe we'll
I'm
go
just
up
concerned because I'm in plate armor, and if we don't make it to shore within the next 18 hours when the water breathing goes
I'll
up.
have water breathing by then.
Okay, sounds good.
And I have heavy armor as well. I have half plate. And remember what he ruled before? It's not that bad. We just can't like swim quickly, basically.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
your
not
your,
that
your
bad. Yeah,
pace
levitate.
is going to be just at a slow pace, basically.
All right.
So,
All right, let's search the ships, then short rest, then head out.
Sound good?
okay. Who is searching these ships? How long are you guys going to take to search the ships?
I'll say like an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll
Anybody
help Tuvok,
who's
I guess, if he wants to help.
No, both of you guys give me individual advantage investigations.
Oh, sounds good.
Another
When it
fucking
matters.
20. Yeah,
Yo.
looking for shit. Let's find out what you
Boys,
grab.
yes.
Alright. Doing a little bit of Kishma, you find a potion of greater healing to start off with. These are all kind of like back area things. There's not like a lot of like. There's mostly just things that seem to be hidden that weren't already picked over by all the stuff that you guys had already found, more or less.
Makes sense.
Oh my god, yes.
Ships.
I'll show you what you find. Huh. This is a little awkward for you because you already have 3 attuned things. Oh my god. Second. I put it in your inventory, Duncan.
Okay.
So what you see are these giant, beautiful gauntlets. And you actually do find, I say as well, 143 platinum pieces.
I did.
Yes. They were kind of like stuffed into the gauntlets as well.
Platinum, 143.
143 platinum.
Jesus Christ. Is that like a
Was-
1,000 something gold?
Mhm.
Jesus
Was
Christ.
I witness to obtaining such things?
I'll say, give me a stealth check.
We just hear it dangling in your pocket.
Oi!
No, you weren't.
Okay.
You're by yourself, luckily. It was just a luck check, basically.
Ah, fair.
Sweet.
What? Cool. What is next as well?
We rest for an hour.
Cool. Everybody, give me short rests.
Can I still take my short rest as I write in my book, or does that count as hard stuff.
This one I might be hesitant.
I don't
to
care
go
what
to.
the I'm just asking you.
Yeah,
If
I'm
it's a
just-
no, I won't get rowdy. I'm just asking if I can or not.
I know. I'm just checking the rules to make sure.
Because we're just setting down bounds, so in the future, I know not to ask again.
Dude, this
Oh.
keeps fucking tripping me out being a sorcerer with like kick-ass constitution.
I didn't take any the damage I took from the lightning bolt was my false life health. And only that.
I'll say no because it's strenuous.
Okay.
To do so, I would say that it could be a part of your 2 hours of the long rest.
Okay, that's fair.
But not
While they were searching,
the short
yeah,
rest.
that's fine. While they were searching, can I do like another quarter, I guess, of
yeah, that's fine.
another hour
Just
of writing?
as long as
So
you know
then
what your
I'm
hours
halfway-
are,
yeah,
and
and my money,
Yeah.
So then I'm halfway through, and I spent 75 gold.
Just double checking before I do it. I haven't short rested in a while since we did the rule change. I just hit roll for the roll dice, right?
That's
I don't
fine.
need to. Okay.
or you can roll as many dice as yeah. Have you
Okay.
rolled it yet?
No, not yet.
Go for it.
And I can just do it as many times as I want.
Yeah,
Up to.
As long as you have hit dice.
Yeah, as long as I
Yeah.
have. Okay.
you can do it 5 times. So.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Fuck it.
Rolls.
Good enough.
Cool.
You know,
Yeah.
that's kind of lucky. Sorry, go.
Dubak looks a lot better after all this. He was tending to his rooms the whole entire time. Dubak, during one of the points you actually had taken off your armor just very quickly to check it. You have what literally looks like a giant like X down the back of your back. It's like very obvious. It's like it burns to the touch. But now you have this beautiful, brilliant scar on your back from this fight.
Question.
Yes.
Is the scar oriented like an X or like a cross?
Give me a luck check. I'm assuming that you want the cross, right?
Yeah.
Or do you want the X?
I don't really care. I just want to
Okay.
know.
Okay, yeah, give me a luck
I
check.
mean-
We'll say 1 through 10, X, 11 through 20 is cross.
Look. Where is look?
It's just a natural 20.
Oh.
Straight.
Gotcha.
That's how it is. That's how I do it. So.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an X, so it like comes from like shoulder blade to shoulder blade, top left to almost all the way down to your hip on the right as well.
Alright,
It's not like
also-
a perfect X. It kind of jags a little
Yeah.
bit, but otherwise.
I also want to take the robe off and like put it in my bag or whatever. I don't want to wear it anymore.
Okay, yeah.
You're not. I'll take your rope.
I'll be using it, but
Oh, okay. Aren't you already? You have. Never mind.
I didn't tell you what I would be using it for. It's my new cum sock.
Yeah, but if it's magical, you could share the magical items around. You know?
We'll figure it out once we determine whether or not we're banned from mechanics.
We're probably going to be banned from Arcana.
We'll find out.
I believe in us.
Worst case, we
Use
can
your
use
eyes.
sending on Egbert to have him look stuff up for us long distance if we get banned.
That's true.
We'll use him as our like oracle for Batman. Egbert. It's the crew.
We need some info. What's my name?
What you got, Doc? Huh? Come on, Doc. What do you mean? What's my name?
So everybody takes a short rest. What do you guys want to do now?
Shit.
We go up to the surface, Mr. Disguise Man.
Not me. I would need the long before I can do that.
Oh,
Yeah, he needs the
I'm
lock,
the
so I
only
guess
one
it'll
who
just be you
could.
then.
Yeah, you're the only one that can
We
actually
can
do it.
swim out to like the. I'll swim out to like the entrance of the
Like, I
tunnel
have
and just wait
decent
there. I guess.
stealth. I can like sneak out. I just can't like disguise myself and walk.
Yeah, fair. If you're confident with your sneakies, then I'd say you should do that. As well.
If we
I'm
have
not.
our disguise, I'd be more confident in that. But
I'll
if
just be Federico
nothing-
and go on a solo mission.
Oh, that's fair.
So the plan being, we follow this dredge path back to the shore, presumably where a tunnel's at. We stay underwater at presumably where the tunnel entrance would be, while Ahab goes up into town and checks things out.
I guess so. Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah, it makes sense. Although I would like to state, I don't think going through the pipe is necessarily a good idea
Yeah,
for
they're
my
just
good
like
reasons.
at the entrance.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be better than dying if they show up with like a big crew.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
who knows? Maybe it's their tunnel.
Here, let's see. I'll look at what else is adjacent to that lake.
Well, do we have an
We could
estimate
cross nations.
based on how long we took to sail out, how long it might take us to walk on the bottom of the ocean back to the shore?
Like,
Or swim, I guess, or whatever.
the estimations of where you guys are right now aren't perfect, too.
Okay.
From where you guys are, I was just making sure it was obvious that you guys weren't in the actual city. You guys were in the lake.
Oh, I see.
We'll see what you guys do.
Alright. Huzzah!
So I will.
Adventure
Tunnel snakes. Let's go.
awaits! Huzzah!
Flipping the
Huzzah.
control over to Federico.
Yeah.
Luckily, your water breathing still works on the entity as a whole. You start to swim up, and you do find a single boat. I think it looks like the other one has floated off a little bit a ways. You can still see it, it's still in your view, but it's just farther out. Give me a perception check to see what you find above water.
Neutral.
Nothing on the direct horizon, and nothing up in the sky. It looks like a pretty. Let's see. What's it say? It's a pretty clear sky today. Pretty
So I'm gonna swim up to the shore.
cool. You gonna swim or you use the boat?
It's gonna look. Both are gonna look suspicious as fuck. I'm gonna swim.
Wait, for clarity, are we staying in the cave while he's doing this?
That was the plan.
Oh, I
Because if
misinterpreted.
they find you, because
Oh,
if
I
they find you,
thought-
you can say you're rusting in the
Oh,
cave.
that's true. I think I was assuming the same thing as Dubok because we were talking about waiting by the cave entrance.
Me too, actually. But
Wait,
yeah, we can hang
what
out
do we
in the
mean by the
itself.
cave? The cave or the presumable tunnel?
Okay, yeah. So I thought we were talking about the tunnel right before we do this, but I'm okay with the
Me too.
cave.
It's just where there's dry air. honestly,
Okay.
so-
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we have water breathing for like 12 hours or whatever at this point, right? Or probably more.
Like 16, honestly.
Yeah.
17.
So, like, if we wanted, we could get near the shore and be fine.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I swim to the shore, and I give my, if anyone sees me, I give my best impression of like someone who's been like lost on the lake.
Okay. What else? Some people are out on the beach. There's a few people. Give me a deception check.
I was fishing with my daddy, and I fell overboard.
You do see kind of a fisherman kind of close up his box and walk over and goes, you all right there, son? You doing?
God.
I'm okay.
All right.
I lost my dad. I was on the shore and we were going fishing and
So the boat got capsized, I presume.
yeah, and then some weird big fish took my daddy.
Okay. Let me tell the guards. We'll get a search out for your father as soon as possible. Okay? I'm sure he's fine.
I'll take care of you, kitten.
We'll head you up to the guard, and then that's where you'll stay until we can find your father, find whoever else is your guardian, right? Do you have anybody else?
Oh,
Okay, go on.
my dad used to talk about someone named Egbert, but that was it.
Egbert. I don't know an Egbert, but come on, let's go to the guard. He's
Okay.
gonna like hold out a hand for you to grab.
I grab it and just keep like doing fake tears.
Okay. Yeah, it's a very believable moment. He kind of has a hurried walk. Eventually he finds like a guard and he begins to explain the situation. And the guards kind of like nod and understand it and begin to head to the kind of the local guard, in which they sit you down in this room. Got the classic chairs, got all the a few kind of knightly people walking about. A few of them are actually in robes as well. Where the dude goes up to the front and begins to explain the situation as well. What are you gonna do at this point as you're kind of like escorted to this police station?
I'm just gonna take a chair and just look sad.
Okay.
And just like nod for when the guy is talking, as he repeats what I said.
Yep.
And just be prepared to answer just questions.
It seems pretty straightforward. You notice that you're quite hysterical, so they're not asking you a ton of questions. Most of the questions are kind of pretty much answered. Fishing, where you guys were out on the lake. They probably would ask you how long you were out, fishing. How long ago did you lose your dad? That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They would eventually start to surmise a team together, bringing a few people and starting to head off to get boats to start to search the lake for your father or your capsized boat. So now you're in the police station. I'm
gonna be paying attention and listening to anything involving Clyde or other lake things. I'm gonna be like trying to eavesdrop.
Okay, give me a perception check.
On conversations. Let's see if I get anything actually good. Oh shit.
You listen in for all these sort of conversations, and you see two robed people in the back talking, and you're able to kind of pinpoint and solo out their conversation. And they talk to each other, and you hear his name dropped once, and then you hear investigation to the lake. Word was he told some people to kind of be on the down low about this whole situation, to not worry anybody. This evening, we'll go investigate. That's it.
I just sit there on the chair and I just go. I slowly walk up. Go.
Mister.
Oh, sorry.
My name, Mister. I'm hungry and cold.
Well, we can get you food, alright? We've got tons of food here. We'll get you a blanket. We'll get you dried off and everything, alright?
Okay.
So just go.
And I'm gonna try and get as I'm crying, I'm gonna like take a glance over those hooded figures and try and like get their faces and like see if I can notice anything about their robes, if I notice anything from the school, like if they're like either professors or other students.
They wear the police garb. Some wear like more or less like studded leather otherwise, and some wear magical robes. You just think that there are some police people here who deal with magic, and so instead they wear robes instead. They would be like a half elf and probably a normal just human talking back and forth to each other. They seem to have changed the subject by now at this point.
Did I hear anything about the clock tower getting destroyed or anything? Like any whispers on that? Okay. So yeah, I just accept the blanket and I get prepared for the next step of the plan is to try and get out and go back.
Okay.
Actually, no. Let me think. I don't think I need to drag Egbert into this. Can I try and see if there's any like wanted posters or anything yet?
Yeah, go for
like conversation about like a party of dead students. Like I want to try and like
Wait,
just
did you
like
say
as I'm eating.
wanted posters like missing.
Sorry, not
student?
wanted posted. I meant missing student posters or
Oh.
like
on milk
news.
cartons.
Yeah, not milk. But as I'm like eating, I want to look on like the the police bulletin board
Yeah.
and see like is there any news about that party about like the dead students and shit like that.
I would say that it's because the bulletin board is supposed to be very obvious and noticeable with perception check. You don't find any information about anything related
Oh,
to.
they're keeping it hush hush. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna just wait, and then I want to ask. I'm gonna go to like,
When you guys go send the part, I can point to the direction that I came from. I can show you where I lost my daddy, at least where I had to swim from. Okay, can I just do that to try and help find it?
Yes, let's go do that. Let's go do that. Come on, let's go.
okay.
They bring you along to make sure that you feel like you're actually doing something. You guys end up at the beach edge, and you start to point and person.
I point in like the general direction where I did, like not like full on lie, but like slightly more to the left.
Okay.
To like try and yeah
Coerce them one way.
of course in one way. I was like
That's where that's where I came from.
All right.
so it's like any other fishermen who are looking, like it generally looks like where I came from. So
Awesome.
yeah, but just slightly off.
Sweet.
And then I'm trying to think how I can get myself out of this. So, why?
Hey, Dubois.
Yeah. What?
Okay, never mind. I was just checking something. I was gonna ask you a question, but then I remember I could look it up myself, so I'm fine.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. What does the guard do after I point? Is he gonna bring me anywhere?
You see that he kind of like takes a little like he brings a dude in a robe over, whispers in his ear. The guy pulls out a little bit of copper wire, holds it up to his lip, and you see that some of the boats actually start to move in the way that you pointed.
Okay.
The boat's being already deployed at this point.
Okay.
In that direction.
I'm gonna just wait out. I'm
gonna wait here, okay? Can I wait here?
Yeah,
I'm
that's fine.
scared of going back. There's like some weird monster.
Yeah. Hey yo, yeah, you come on over here. And then he points to like some guard who kind of is escorted to sit next to you while he does other work, kind of paperwork and such.
fuck. I'm trying to figure out how I can get out of this now. Oh, this is an easy one.
I need to go pee pee.
Yeah. Just you can go. I'll and he like turns away a little bit.
I'm gonna cast Major Image.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And right where I would be, and then like of me sitting down on the other side of the dock, and like just try and sneak into the water. And just dive down.
You cast
Nice.
this image. I assume is gonna be of Frederico
myself.
taking a piss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take a piss and give me a stealth check with advantage because you're using this major image. Alright, he's also not gonna look too. So
Oh shit. Okay.
you line up the start of the piss sound to do a pencil dive into the water that's invincibly silent, and you just make your major image like piss, and you start to swim away. Kind of really quickly, making sure that there's no way that this could be heard by anyone, and you don't know what happens to that guard and the boy who forever pissed. So
I meet up with everyone if I can by staying underneath the water.
it's about like another hour later, so we'll say in total it's about noonish.
So how long was I out? Like 3 or 4 hours, I assume?
3 hours, yeah, I would say.
Okay, they're keeping this. I come back as I have, and it's like, Frederico's really good at his job. They are keeping this really under hush. There is no active lynch for the common folk. There's nothing at the guard towers, but there are people whispering about Clyde and the situation that happened. So this is being kept highly under wraps. So, and there is no wanted posters of us. There is nothing at the moment.
We might be able to eke out of here then if we're fast enough.
Yeah.
I sent the guards, so Frederico made some story about his dad being capsized and eaten by a big fish. They all bought it, and they're being sent almost the opposite direction towards us, like much farther out. So most of the guards are busy with that at the moment.
You could say they bought it hook, line, and sinker.
Wow.
Can I just look at Dubok with a very annoyed stare?
12 psychic damage.
No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
You're not allowed.
You hold the aboleth eyes up at me, staring.
If this is under like Secret Service shit, I think we might be like, we're not publicly banned, but there's nothing Frederico could do to get information out of this. This is they're keeping this pretty hush hush under the guard tower.
So there's no one searching or anything, as far as we can tell.
There's private searching for us, I think. They're at night. Specifically, they're leaving at night tonight to go here. I heard that for sure.
Here specifically, they know about the cave.
They mentioned Clyde's name and how he wanted to keep this under wraps. Very few people know about this cave.
Okay.
Well,
That's what I
Clyde didn't
gleaned.
even know.
So,
yeah, I don't want you to get your
Clyde
information.
didn't. Oh, sorry.
Didn't know
Clyde
the
didn't,
cave was here, but he
Clyde didn't know.
Yeah.
You, sir, go. Yeah, I was about to change what I meant.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just want to make sure that you.
I was about to say specifically, they mentioned that Clyde wanted to keep his hunt for this thing under wraps, from what I understood they were talking about. So they don't. I don't know if they know about the cave, but they knew Clyde was coming out here, and in this general area. So, and they're leaving tonight.
okay. And there's nothing on the several missing students from the party?
There is
Anything like that?
nothing
Okay.
in the main guard post. No missing post.
So I see it as we could just leave, right? Slip out, take this as our opportunity to do so. We could. We have the eyes. We have proof that there was a mind-controlling creature involved here, right? We could just continue doing what we were doing and just go to the authority, go to like some professor or whatever, and just explain for the most part what happened.
But
We could
which
leave out
ones are
Clyde,
under-
us killing Clyde, but
Yeah, but which one would be under Clyde's thumb? We don't know who.
we don't know. We don't.
I
We don't
also-
even know if anyone is.
Also, I want to recover Gafraxis.
That's true. Oh, I forgot
Where
to
is
look
he
at
again?
Gafraxis. Fuck.
Just the tavern, I guess, right?
Well,
I could have grabbed the
I left him
Unless you send him somewhere else.
in the
I don't know.
academic tower without money.
Ah, oh
So
god.
I don't know if he got a griffin ride through like begging, or if he was convicted or
Frederico
arrested.
wouldn't have been able to grab him either because it'd be too.
He's just hiding on a bookshelf.
They haven't found me yet.
Because he got left outside the party.
We
Yeah,
could go looking
fair.
for
With
him.
the
Yeah,
keg.
maybe we go out looking for Gafraxis.
Poison
We should
cat.
probably get water breathing before we get Gafraxis if we're gonna plan to use.
Does
it.
that sound like then we're just going for Gafraxis and booking it? Do we want to
Well,
attempt to
I need
clear our name
water
officially at
breathing.
all, or are we just going to worry that
Mechanics
Clyde?
is such an asset
has his-
for research.
It is a really good asset.
Don't.
Yeah, because I feel like if we dip and they investigate later, that might look kind of bad.
Yeah,
But if we can
dip,
get
we're
ahead of the
screwed.
story, we might be,
There
might be
is some sort of
ants,
secret.
or they incinerate us on the spot. That's also
There is some sort of Secret Service cops going after us, but
we should
or
also
not
keep
us. After Clyde's disappearance, I should.
We should also
specify.
keep in mind that Clyde's family had been ostracized by most people, so the conspiracy
That's true.
probably doesn't run too deep.
Yeah.
Oh,
probably
That's a
just
good
what his money
point.
could buy, and if he's dead, I mean, his money can't buy much more, right?
I'm sure his dad was a fair amount of his influence as well, which is no longer.
I mean, he had been
Wait.
resigned to hosting frat parties, so
Yeah, a dark world for him.
Okay, yeah, we might be able to get ahead of this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against trying, just because it would be nice to be able to.
Well,
come
yeah,
here
most of the
freely.
guards are busy.
Okay.
Right
The issue is you might have to
so-
give up the eyes, because we need proof of what this creature is.
Think
And if we
it's
only
the
show one
safest
eye,
place.
that'd be really weird, right? They'd be like, "What happened?"
Well,
to the
we
other
have stuff other than
three?
eyes.
Yeah, we have more than just the eye.
I have whiskers, teeth.
But do we have
fins,
anything
and
that would be
brains.
immediately identifiable, separate from the corpse, right? And then if they go check
I
out the
feel like
corpse, they'll
these
see the eyes
eyes might
missing.
be useful if for a fucking deal with a god.
No, I
would-
agree. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Well,
this is
I think the
a
raw
trade-off we'd be willing to make.
LSD brains would be sufficient.
They could
Oh.
research it. Yeah.
What about this? What if we? Because
I guess we could see if they demand more proof. We can show the eyes.
Chiefman, at any point did you tell
We have to detect
the
memories.
authorities about your visions and seeing the 3 eyes?
No, I didn't have a chance.
Well,
since we
I
Okay.
know-
I was gonna say if you did, maybe we could give him 3 eyes and then
Guys,
move on to the
I-
4th.
I mean, the body's still here. We could just bring the body with us if we really wanted.
I do have.
If we
Remember,
call-
I have encode thoughts, and I can just show the fight.
Can that be fabricated easily? Would they consider that?
Oh shit! I just closed.
Yeah, I'm worried about that. I'm trying to.
I don't know. I mean, how heavy do we think the, the corpse is at this point?
If we don't have to take it out, right? They're coming to investigate. If we get ahead of it just by contacting them first, saying, "Hey, yeah, we just needed a short rest. We have the lair he was in. We have his body's still probably under. The creature's underwater somewhere. Like, here's his wizard book and his wand. You know."
Not the wizard book.
No. We copy all the stuff we need from it, right, and then give it back. I think it would go a good
Well,
way.
that would
toward-
take a lot of time and money to copy.
Well, it
everything.
would only take us a full day to copy everything I need.
Oh, that still might be.
Well, everything
okay,
you need. There's
well-
stuff in there that I might be interested in.
Okay, so maybe all right. We can.
I think
we
the
can play
wand and everything
cremation,
else
but that
would be
might be
fine.
suspicious.
I mean, I don't see why the spell book would be a deal breaker. Everything else seems like plenty.
I agree it wouldn't be a deal breaker in terms of providing proof. They would probably wonder what happened to all of his clothes, money, spellbook, and wand. Right? And if the creatures was dead and we're the only ones that left, I think they could put 2 and 2 together there. But
All right.
I see. We could still try though. Like, it wouldn't hurt to try and be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about the spellbook."
I mean, we
If
can
failed
immolate
that.
their remains. I mean, yeah, I think cremation.
But they would still
I mean-
probably want the book.
Well, I don't think the spell book would survive a fire.
But would we?
Don't most of these have some kind of magical protection, right? Like the
A
tome.
lot
the
of
book
these
and
do,
whatnot?
yeah.
But I
and
mean, we
there's
could still
also
try it. I don't know enough about magic to say.
Cremating him with the book on him isn't exactly much more believable than us stealing it. I think it's if I were a guard and they're like, "Yeah, we burnt all his valuables on him." Bye. I'd be like, "Okay."
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not.
I'd be
they
willing
might
to
not even
try
care.
some deceptions. I'm just want to prepare the boys that have taken things from him to be ready to possibly part with.
Yeah,
Their
I
eyes, if
do
they care
want to
about it,
copy
or with the book.
At least I want to copy what's in the book for the rituals at the very least before we do that.
Okay, if that's the case, it will take like a day, though. You said, right?
Yeah, one day.
So we won't be able.
Everything.
They'll be on the offense basically because they'll find us at that point.
Can I guess we have time now. Can I briefly look through the book to see if there's any like time related stuff in there? Obviously,
Like, what do you mean? Like,
time wizard shit. I'm looking for stuff to make the Fraxis young.
Okay.
I
I have an idea when you're done with that.
What are you looking this like in the books that you had nabbed?
No, in Clyde's spell book.
Give me an Arcana check. It's an extremely hard DC, but try.
All right. So
Yeah.
Can I help him with my glasses?
Okay.
Do you have your
Give a
Arcana
little
check
look-see over
only
with him?
helps monsters in identifying it, which you didn't even try on the
What?
Well,
monster.
it says reveal information
Yes,
about
I will.
objects as well, but that's.
Uh,
I thought. I don't know if a book. I guess a book
let me
doesn't
double
count
check.
as an object.
oh, God.
And I don't know. I guess I'll
I
look
would
up what
say
the
I would say
identify
like an
spell is.
object. In terms of the identify spell, it's probably not the information that is located in the object. That's kind of my awkward ruling on that.
Okay, no, that's fair. I have no idea how it works. I've never used it.
Yeah. So just mostly it's useful for Arcana checks about creatures. So
Oh, okay, that's
So
fair.
Khyber just
You're on your own, Debok. Oh,
That's fine.
yeah.
I'm back.
Looking through it, you realize that this is, you basically get the gist that this is just a pure sheet of papers that focus on the application and usage of spells, and nothing really would. You don't.
Nothing
don't
theoretical or anything like that.
Nothing theoretical. It's mostly just the application of it, and it's hard to decipher actually what the spells specifically do. So there's probably not a spell that would make him younger than this.
Yeah. All right.
Hey,
I suppose.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. Go.
How many books you got on you?
What do you
Any
ask?
similar in size? We might be able to swap covers.
no.
I mean, I'm satisfied not having the spell book now, having looked through it.
Okay, but
just like
for
I
our
the old
genie
guy's
friend,
notes. Well, hasn't he copied? He just says he needs like another
well,
few
we
hours.
need like a day.
I need
It's
like
2
a
hours
few
per
full
spell.
day. Yeah, it's gonna be 18 hours for the 3 level 3s.
Well, how many
and then
pages? Is
That's
it
not-
because?
It's not.
well,
It's spell based. I mean, one identified.
no. So what I mean is, we can tear out the pages of interest.
Wait, can I tear out the pages?
Maybe.
There's nothing that says you can't. The only issue is that there'll be teared out pages of a book. So if that book
And
was
it might be
ever-
hard to copy.
So the book god will hate you.
Well, it might look suspicious.
It might look suspicious.
Yeah. That's fair.
Something that's kind of like a little bit obvious is that like spellbooks are pretty glorified, wanting to be like super praised upon. So like it'd be like having a
Yeah.
favorite book and then like tearing pages out of your favorite book. It'd be like a little bit weird, to say the least.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
Sus.
Yeah.
So, we've been missing for less than a day so far.
About like 6 hours, yeah. 7
well,
hours.
Well, I mean, since the party, I guess it's been a long rest plus that, roughly. Right? It's just been about 12, 14 hours, right?
What are you thinking?
I'm just wagering whether or not a day's worth of copying is worth it or not.
I think if we wait that long to copy them, all we lose any advantage of being like forthright and
Yeah,
honest.
setting the narrative, yeah. All right. All right.
We need water breathing, and I think we want Leomon's time.
You know what I have? I have that old wizard spell book, don't I?
I already copied everything from. Oh my god, we could give him that.
Well, yeah, but for the
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to have the same sort of spells, but I don't.
But they might not
They'll
know
look
that, right?
close.
They might not check.
Yeah.
They might just we'll just hand them. Well, we won't be like, here's the spell book. We'll take
Yeah, that
his
one's
robe,
already
bundle it
copied.
around with his wand and his spell book. Just like, look, here's all his stuff. We'll throw some money in there. Like he had a little bit on him, but he was gonna obviously like pay us after. So why would he bring the money to the dungeon?
Yeah, no, I have like
the
10
chances-
silver and 20 gold I can put in there or something.
Yeah, let's get rid of our
Make it
chain.
believable. Yeah.
Like the chances the guards are gonna take it, untake the robe, check each, and then open the like book and check the pages and think about it. I hope would be low enough to at least get us to pass on initial until someone maybe goes back and looks like, okay, let's do a thorough investigation, and then they look in the evidence room and they're like, motherfuckers, they got us.
No, I like
And
that. I like that
and
a
by
lot.
then, we can just be like, oh shit, we
On
got
our
our books
way.
mixed up.
Yeah,
at
sorry,
the
it
same
happens,
time, we
man.
can be
Here's
like,
the
oh.
original back because y'all copied it, so it's
Yeah.
like whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shoot,
Yeah.
we
Like that.
for some reason we
Yeah.
had 2 on us.
Yeah.
We found this on our journey. We must
We're
have been the one who
adventurers.
found
They
it.
know we're
Yeah.
hoarders, right? We can't be the first
I'll
ones
pretend to
do
be
that.
a wizard. I'll hold
Yeah.
the book and use sorcery.
Oh shit, we got them mixed up. Oops.
All right.
I'm like applying lodge,
So
I'm not a
plan-
wizard.
So,
so we emerge.
We'll swim down to his body in the aboleth, stuff his wand and this extra spell book in there, then
Mhm.
walk into town, haggard like.
Put his clothes in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, should we put his clothes back on?
Oh, I was thinking we would even. Yeah, we probably want to.
Yeah.
You stripped him naked and took all his shit, so.
Yeah.
Maybe we want to put his clothes back on.
Are we gonna try and get it back in the creature though?
That's gonna be hard. Yeah.
Do
How
we
about
want to just like? Do we want to? We could
could
just
put him
take
next
all
to
his
the
shit
dog.
and say we burnt him, or that it ate him or something.
Well, or we could try to say we try to give him
How
a
we get
burial
into it,
and
right?
cremate him on like the shore here.
It would be unfortunate because we have to go in and get him, but there's nothing really stopping us from doing it other than our players' effort. So I don't know why I'm being lazy about it. It's
I
not
mean,
even
Arcanix
doing
is
it.
valuable enough for me. So.
Yeah. So we maybe drudge out his body, burn it, bring him their valuable, bring him the rest of his belongings, and exmay the fake book, and then just play that narrative.
Well,
Yeah,
I
sounds good.
think. Why are we bringing his belongings?
To prove that we got him out of the monster's corpse, and to show that we're giving
And like
his
a
back
good faith
to-
thing, like, hey, we
Yeah,
didn't murder him and steal all his shit.
Yeah.
Can we do that with the
Like-
wand and just leave the? I'm concerned about presenting the untouched fake spell book without having like burned it or something with his body, because I feel like they're gonna see through it if it's not like heavily damaged.
But-
Because it's like a
Well, we
level
can
2
add-
spell book, and
Right.
this is like a high level wizard.
We can add some singes to it then. If we're already going all this
Yeah.
way to add to the deception, why not burn parts of the book then?
I've got
That's fine,
control
if you're
fire,
worried about
so we
that.
can do like some
Well-
precise burning.
Okay, yeah, I'm just not sure.
And we could probably just hold it next to the bonfire that we're
Yeah,
cremating.
I'm not sure if the physical
Those are big.
damage will impact like the magical sense of the item. I don't know if that's being overanal. Like, are they going to be able to tell it's a weak spell book, even if it's burned?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I was under the assumption that magical spell books were like protected from a lot of these kinds of effects anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm
But
not knowledgeable enough about the D&D world to say.
I mean, my pact to the tome is different than a spell book, though.
I don't know what your pact to the tome is either.
It's a magic book versus these are just books with magic in them. I showed.
Right, but so our Mitchell are like normal books, like normal wizard books that aren't James's thing, often magically protected, or is this something Kazar would even know?
Arcana check.
Okay.
How many Arcana checks? I'm sorry. And then I guess
It's okay. We're talking about like the inner workings of magic, so.
Your experience has led you to
Can I
not destroy a lot of spellbooks. I mean, if you want to give it a shot to...
I'm gonna give it a shot to try and explain it maybe better. Oh my god.
Are you gonna
You don't get much
mansplain
of a-
books?
Yeah, you don't get
Yeah.
much of a better explanation upon it. I mean, you do have spellbooks
mean-
you can test with it, but
I just
Beyond
show
that.
that like this is I pull out my magical tome. My magical tome can't be damaged as easily. It would need to be blown up, and I
Maybe
can
we just throw it
resummon
in the water a bit, waterlog it.
Here's
Yeah,
an
let's just
idea.
waterlog it.
Here's an idea. We rip out the pages of interest and we insert ripped out pages from the extra spell book as if they went there.
That do you have? Can you do? Do you have like the fixing spell? to do
Well,
that?
I mean, we could just look like it was like damaged in combat. Like they were ripped out, but he stuffed them back in or something in the middle of combat or something. I don't know if that's.
that seems
better
really
option.
hard because what we were fighting though isn't something that.
Yeah.
I think
I'm not
we'd have a
necessarily
better.
against that. I think I was just
Swapping
gonna
the
say we
books, I
probably
think,
shouldn't. No need to get hung up on the book's condition this much. I feel like there's other points in our plan that are already weaker than this. So I don't know. Like it's as long as it's waterlogged or whatever a little bit, we should probably be fine. I
Yeah.
would wager.
We can.
We have many other
This
things
is-
to explain.
Yeah, this is a detail on a detail.
Yeah.
Fair point.
I'd wager. Plus, it is almost 9:10.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
muted.
what is the first thing you guys are gonna do?
Probably start
I
heading back
guess.
to.
I guess we're
well,
cremating his body, so we're
Yeah.
recovering it from our fish thing.
Then we're
Come back all
handing
the way
in the
back.
spare spell book.
Who's gonna go grab the body?
I guess all of us. We're probably gonna need it because we got to haul the fish up out and then pull him out.
Yeah,
of the
you
corpse.
go down to reaffix a rope, looking inside the face of the aboleth, the giant toothless maw at this point. You stick your head in to look for the body, in which you find none. And that's the end of the session. Yep.
Oh fuck!
Yep.
It wasn't real.
Do I still have the
Wait.
finger? Oh, yeah, I guess the finger was on my ground
Wait,
or whatever.
do all the items we steal disappear?
No, you guys still have items on you.
Oh.
Looking
he
back,
feigned
Dubok
death.
finds
Yeah,
a
the
finger
body
on the
might be
ground.
right. Who knows?
Oh my god, he feigned death. We should have chopped up his corpse, like I said.